Hello, greetings everybody. How is everybody doing? We have some fun stuff going tonight in a few seconds after I get everything else set.
Good evening, everybody.
As soon as the stream starts, it's me time! Oh, Dad, no!
Here we go, you guys get the little stream post now. We hit this over here, there we go. Okay!
Prime Mia bullying hours, excellent.
Oh, so I finally did the drawing of that one video that was posted a bit back. That was perfect. Perfect Wani scenario. Hello, Khazard, Yodupi, and Lord Meep. Oh, right. I'm gonna give it like a minute or two before I activate the soundboard. Just so it gives time for people to come in so I don't have to explain it multiple times.
I like the comic you made of the adaptation of that PSA. That's perfect. Why are you hanging out with her? She can't even walk.
Here, let me drag that in.
I don't know, can you show that on Twitch, that word?
Oh yeah, you know what? Here. Here's the bottom. There we go.
Why are you hanging out with her? She can't even walk.
Well, I can, and I'm walking away from you. Hinkle, read your line.
I actually don't know what we're talking about or where this is.
You have to look at the Twitch stream.
It's based on a PSA.
Or look at the thing he posted in streaming, if that's a little easier.
Okay. Nah, Inco, let's roll.
I love it.
I know. So it's based on this PSA that got posted in general a while back. And I can't remember how far back to search for it, but it was basically just a really 80s. I think it's actually a really recent video that's just made to look like 80s and 90s. And the punchline is making somebody with a disability is the word I can't say on Twitch. But the point being, it's ironic.
My balls to my butthole again.
My favorite band.
I just love people making just old style PSAs. They're so perfect. Hello, Adamisk, Outcast, Pixel, Twinkie, everybody. Okay, 2.5 minutes.
There's another song made by this same guy that is called "It's Time to Take a Shit on the Company's Dime."
Well, that's just straight up. Hey, thanks for the subs, Zealanders. Thanks for stuff. Also, hey, this is a great lead-in for the next step. So, like I said last week, I am giving you guys a soundboard for you to playlist, so we don't have all the fun ourselves.
I still think this is a bad idea.
It's fine. Now, here's the thing. You
can't trust these people, Khazard. Don't be swindled.
There's a few steps here. One, I saw. None of these are the chat soundboard yet for when people watch on YouTube. This is just these guys. So
yeah, if you wanna play with the soundboard, you gotta watch it live at twitch.tv/Khazard.
So, Twitch alerts allow you to set up, Chael's redemption thing. So I got it all set up with Twitch alerts, so that's nice. So I'm not dealing with third parties. And it works with the Chael points, all nice and neat. So, two things to avoid horrible spam where we can't speak at all. First is most of these have a 2 to 5 minute cooldown timer. I forget how long which ones are. There's two that are extra long though, and we'll find out exactly why. The second
better be a 5-minute time down, I tell you now.
The second one is, so you get channel points by passively watching the stream or actively watching, and you click that little pop-up that comes in. And if you sub, this gets doubled to like a ×2 rate. So incentive, if you want more chat alert, if you want to spam sounds more, subscribe to twitch.tv/Khazard.
Twitch.tv/Khazard?
But for most of these, I think I got it set for if you watch for an hour, you get one soundboard redeem for the most part. But you guys have been watching for quite a while, so all you guys probably got, or the main chatters probably got a few days of these stocked up.
I think you're still underestimating.
Well, right now, I am going to enable all of these right now.
I still say you're underestimating the coordination of the chat.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah, see, now they are all turned on.
Yeah,
And-
is it global cooldown or individual cooldown?
It's a global cooldown.
Oh, well, that's lame.
Hold on. So can I hear it when we're just in the Discord chat, or do I have to turn on Twitch volume?
It will play through the Twitch. I can hear them when they go off, and I also got set up that pops up in the corner who's redeeming them, so we can tell when it's a chat soundboard.
Okay, yes, I just tested it out. I was able to hear Bones and Scream.
Up there's.
It's going to be
Bones.
awkward because
There's
I usually have the Twitch turned.
They're all on cooldown already.
a
I usually turn
Immediately
Twitch on.
missed.
I usually turn Twitch on silent, and I just hear things through Discord. So it's gonna be funny. Like I won't hear
have to
anything.
turn the stream off. I'm getting so bad with the double sounds.
Yeah, it's gonna be awkward because I won't hear anything they're doing through the stream until after I listen to it afterwards. So everything they're doing right now, I won't hear until later, unless I play the Twitch stream at the same time as the Discord, and then I get echo all the time, and that sounds at least as unbearable.
I like it. Also shows in the chat when they get redeemed. That's also a neat feature.
Can you hear it at the same time, being that you're on Twitch, or do you also only hear the Discord right now?
For me, it plays on my desktop, so I ran through OBS, so I get to hear them. Also, if anyone else has ideas they want to give for the soundboard, please feel free, because I already see
Someone already pitched one, and I'm adding it.
Ayo
Just
the
looking
pizza
at-
here.
Just looking at everybody already redeemed. We got Bones Scream, Twinkie Cheeve, PB Pixel. Everyone's you're using it up really quickly. Please keep doing so.
Do I lower any of these for more?
No.
I think you should lower the cooldown.
Yeah, I'm gonna lower some of these for just for this first stream. We'll see how things go.
I mean, because I think having the price. Obviously you don't want literally no cooldown because then
Then it's madness.
I mean they'll still go through it is the thing. Like they'll go through their points eventually.
Yeah, they'll burn through them all.
Yeah, careful, guys. Those are high in value. You're gonna create a bear market at
Let's
this rate.
see.
But
I think bear is when it's decreasing.
Yeah.
I forget bear and bull whether it's going down during bear or if it's going up during bear.
Let's lower Bones. Let's lower Bell.
Well, Bell, I think should have a very low cooldown, so that the chat can do the bell for us.
Bear
No.
market is declining, so you don't want to make it a bear market. People.
Well,
You'll ruin VODs if you do that.
the minimum I can set is 1 minute, but I don't think I'm gonna do that.
I think
Obviously,
I think a minute is
the
fine.
Discord one I'm keeping very high. That one
I
I'm
think a
keeping
minute
high
is
so
fine.
people don't get used to the pattern of it, so it still catches people off. Let's lower what? Let's lower
What?
Let's lower WoW. You know what? Let's lower Alarm. Not too much, but lower that one a bit. Bones, I already lowered.
Was that was that us what, or was that somebody in chat what? I don't know who to blame anymore. is the
I
thing.
wish I had a way to
we go.
experience the full chaos of the situation, but
Yeah.
it's impossible for me to listen to us on Discord and
Yeah,
the stream at the same
it's
time.
it's an echo. You'll be listening to everything twice.
Unless there's a way
Yeah,
to
I
only hear
basically
the
I have to
soundboard.
mute. I have to hit like the mute Discord button, like complete mute, just to hear it without getting like the double speak going.
Yeah.
This will be a fun, chaotic
So
stream.
we're
I can
mostly
already
just
tell.
making Khazard suffer, which is good.
Yeah, which is fine. Khazard wanted this, so Khazard can suffer it.
It's fine. You know,
I
I'm already
want
used to
suffer.
hearing crazy sounds. So, Hinkle, came off a stream going through the endings with ending 1 tonight. Gonna need a 20-minute tangent on why Rainbow Dash is best girl, Mr. Streamer. Well,
That's gonna be
Khazard,
impossible.
first of all,
Rainbow
yeah,
Dash isn't
Everything
even
you
best main
just said
six.
was a lie.
yeah, like, I put her down at least out of the main 6, at 4 or 5.
She's
Rainbow
in my
Dash-
bottom 3, I would say.
Rainbow Dash was my second favorite until she was like, reading? What are you, some kind of nerd? And I was
Some kind of egghead.
God, that was a stupid episode. But I mean, she immediately redeems herself, but still somehow it didn't redeem her for me.
I think when I sold all my Dash coin was in season 5. You hadn't seen up to this episode. When she became a domestic terrorist is when I sold all my Dash coin.
Oh,
Basically, so the premise of the episode was that winter was coming and Tank was going into hibernation, and the whole episode was an allegory for death in general, but specifically losing your pets. Like, Tank wasn't dying, but going into hibernation was treated like he was dying, and it was staged around the 5 stages of grief and such. And during the bargaining stage, Rainbow Dash came up with the brilliant idea of, if I can't stop Tank from hibernating, I'll just stop winter. And she broke into Cloudsdale Weather Factory and set off a bomb that made winter come to. So that's when Dash went off the deep end.
I mean, I enjoy that. I enjoy that facet of her character, if nothing else. The length she goes to keep a lie or to get what she wants. Because I think the best one might have been the pie one. The pie one was great.
Is that the one where she won't eat Pinky's food?
Yeah, that's the one where
she won't eat Pink. She hates Pinky's crusty pie.
I can't tell if you're making a joke or if that's the actual premise.
It's literal. That's the literal premise of the episode.
The whole episode is Pinkie Pie fights out. Oh my god, Rainbow Dash never ate any pie I made ever. And they even have a montage showing all how she faked it all these years.
And the whole episode the episode is an allegory for Rainbow Dash never washes down there.
I don't think that's correct, but anyway, because I saw a part of that episode where Pinkie Pie is literally like staring at Rainbow Dash, waiting for her to take a bite, and she blinks, and over the course of Pinkie Pie blinking, Rainbow Dash like turns and like hides the pie somewhere, and then goes back and acts like she ate it.
Rainbow Dash fast.
God, the fucking Pinky like licking her eyes so she didn't have to blink out of desperation.
I clocked out at season 3, so I don't know if she got worse. I would say that's a good point to have clocked out Khazard.
I mean, I don't know. Some people would argue the ending kind of put her beyond your grasp, but others argue against that.
I think they confirm it off screen that they are officially. She's in a relationship with Applejack at the ending. I think they
rolling over in her grave. Goddamn.
I mean, it's basically just self-cessed. I mean, when you really get down to it.
I mean, I guess that what you convinced me. Dash is narcissistic enough to reason that AJ is the closest thing to herself.
Now, my top 3 main 6 have always been, I think, Twilight, Pinkie Pie, Rarity, in that order.
Pinkie Pie is a wild choice, but
Rarity is good. I really like Rarity. She's a unique character as far as even the ponies go, because before Rarity, you didn't really get the nice fashionista as a character archetype. If Rarity was in any other show, she'd be the villain. She'd be the bitch bully, is who she would be. But
true.
MLP kind of changed that up with her instead being, a kind, generous, dramatic and vain, but ultimately good-hearted person who just happens to really like fashion.
I love the new
Rarity,
English in chat of having to fight over who gets to redeem the sounds now.
and Twilight's just always been best main 6.
Rarity. I agree with those people in that one episode. Rarity, worst pony. No, my top 3 was like Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, Twilight.
Amanda has an interesting obsession with Big Macintosh, and I mean, I guess she understands a little bit.
I can guess why.
He's
in
big.
her own way, she understands a little bit.
I would have to say for my top 3 were probably Pinkie Pie, then I guess Twilight and Rarity, just because Rarity is a fun character, but Twilight tanked so hard I'd have to put her like five.
Twilight started dipping after a while.
I sold my Twilight coin I sold my Twilight coin after the wings, and I eventually found someone much better.
I held onto the Pinky coin out of goddamn.
It worked out in the end because
sentimentality, because it was beyond my reach. But
it's funny because immediately after Twilight got her wings, I got Sunset, so it just kind of worked out in the trade. I sold low and bought high.
Now, if we talk overall of not just the main 6, but all characters, now obviously yes, Luna is the best, competition.
Yeah, you're such a Luna fan that a moon is your symbol, in case anybody didn't
she's
notice.
So good, she's barely in the show.
I think that Twilight was fine until she opened a school for friendship, and that
was definitely that was the
very.
And
that was
also,
the
she just did a bad job of it.
I would honestly say, like,
opening
I
a school and putting your friends in charge is never going to work well.
I give Twilight crap for her wings, but honestly, she was still salvageable after her wings, and I'd say she even has some good moments after her wings. But I think the part where I finally gave up on Twilight having any character of her own is after she got the castle and she exchanged taking orders from Celestia to taking orders from a magic table. So Twilight just has no initiative of her own. Anything Twilight does in the entire series is never her decision. It's either Celestia telling her what to do or a magic table telling her what to do. The one thing Twilight decided for herself in the entire run of My Little Pony is creating the School for Friendship, which was an obviously awful idea, but it was at least her choice, and she is forced to abandon it at the end of the series.
I wouldn't call it an awful idea. It was well-intentioned, if poorly executed.
Why are we discussing MLP?
Yeah.
Someone requested a 20-minute tangent.
And we haven't cleared 20 yet, so,
This was a tangent specifically requested by chat.
All right,
Well,
I can
one
change
guy
the
in
subject
chat.
if you want.
Well,
you had your
one
Legend of
thing
Zelda
to add to
hypothetical.
Shima. I don't know. Twilight at the start had a lot of agency in her life and motivation. Like, she requested to stay in. She requested to stay to kick off the series. She was very proactive.
This
the
was,
one thing I really disliked.
I think this was discussed earlier, Kat. Them saying lesson 0 was like the most important thing for her as like your episode basis.
Yeah,
to get
for her
personality.
And
that's what ruined her from that point.
Yeah, that really ruined it. But I don't like later as the show went on, she became more uncertain of herself. But it's like in the first episode, she faced down Nightmare Moon and charged at her head on with a plan. What happened? Did when she get her wings, it traded her brain out?
If you look at the other 3 alicorns, that tracks.
Sorry, what did you say, Hinkle?
I was gonna say I kind of like it when a character who is very confident loses their confidence. I feel like that could be character development in and of itself.
But there was no development. She just for some reason just became not confident at all, and just everything I've ever done has not been on my in my ability, so I am totally useless. It's like what?
Yeah, and to expand on my points from earlier, yes, Khazard, I think she was fine in the earlier seasons. Generally, she was making her own decisions because her only goal was learning about friendship, and she took her own path to discover that. It wasn't until it wasn't so much wings that ruined Twilight, but the what do you call it? The rank of princess, the leadership role.
Yeah.
Like the actual leadership, she has to make a tax plan for Ponyville now, leadership.
I do just want to say that ironically, these complaints that you are lodging against her are answering each other. That the other complaint that was that Twilight never made her own decisions and blah blah blah. But yeah, that was her character, is that she was just a follower. She saw Princess Celestia as someone to follow and just do whatever Celestia said. And then she got thrown into a leadership role, and that's why she became unconfident, because that wasn't what she was about as a person at all. So I think, honestly, these two complaints...
the leadership role only came up in the last season. I'm talking in the mid-ground. She was very flippant in her own ability that I feel was not that warranted.
I feel like as soon as she got the wings, the leadership role was in there.
The thing is that even after the issue with her leadership role is that she's still taking orders from Celestia, or when it's not Celestia, it's a magic fucking. I hate the table so much. I hate the map. It's such a Deus Ex. That's what she wants. It just tells her everything. It gives her all the answers. It is a living Deus Ex Machina that provides all the answers at the most convenient moment. And Twilight just listens to the table.
The laziest plot device for the writers. They didn't have a problem for the first 3 seasons. Why did they have to change it? They could have had.
She was better before she had wings.
They could have used any other excuse to make him travel around. She's an alicorn. She could be going on princess duties or something, not a map. Hey, only you 2 specific characters go here. No one else. Don't question it.
It's like, well, all right, we have an idea for these two, so we're just gonna use the tree as a way to get around. Like, I got it. It was a very lazy way to just move characters into story beat. But I also kind of like those seasons because that's where we got the Kieran from, and I like that.
Yeah, the Kieran was one of the few good episodes later on. Kind of like how Discord got redeemed because I like his voice actor, but surprised they gave it to him and not Chrysalis. No, I'm glad they
John
did.
Delancey, you got John Delancey.
I am glad they did not redeem Chrysalis. They need to keep at least one changeling, you know.
Yeah,
I'd have been fine if she was redeemed. If she kept her, the Skittlebugs did some damage to him.
I remember me and Voyage caught the leaks early, and we were both concerned for you going into it. Like, we knew you weren't going to be happy about this.
That made me so, especially the follow up with when they had pharynx. It's like, why did they have to change the? It's like the whole ugly duckling thing where it's like, oh no, they became good, so we're gonna change. I was like, no, we had like 2 episodes showing a changeling could be like friendly with other races and not change. That was the whole point of the episode.
You're only good if you look good.
Yeah,
is the lesson that these writers are.
First time actually being able to catch a stream.
Yeah, so okay, you had another subject for the pre-stream that we should probably get on real quick.
Welcome, Zealanders. Hope you enjoy. This is what you should expect: long tangents about non-related things. Anyway, yes.
I definitely didn't want that long of a My Little Pony rant.
Hey,
it's already been 20 minutes. Yeah, we fulfilled our promise to Khazard. Let's go on to the Zelda tangent you mentioned.
Well, I was just because I was thinking at this point, I've been playing a lot of Tears of the Kingdom, and I was thinking at this point, like, they have used the same map twice now, and they clearly intend on continuing to do this large open world style of game. So, what are they going to do when they do another one? I mean, one thought I had was like they could, like, at this point, you've done the same map twice. You have pretty firmly established, like, this map is Hyrule. Like, you know, the other games have made Hyrule different for each game, but like when you do it twice in a row with the same style of game, like, and you're gonna keep using that style, it's like that's Hyrule now. So if you do another one, you either need to do something else to change Hyrule, like they did with Tears of the Kingdom. And one of my thoughts there was do like a different time period for Hyrule, same map, but like more populated. I would love an almost like GTA style Zelda, like where the map is just several like large cities.
That's actually a good idea, because that was probably going to be my first thought before you bring it up. Is you make it denser. You've already made the map. Okay, so like, the problem was everyone's main. Now? Yeah, like everyone's main complaint with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is that they're both too empty. So now you have this map that you filled out. Start filling it with stuff. Make towns bigger. Make it like you said,
with
GTA,
the power
like
of the Switch 2, they could do that.
The power. I guess that's the one concern. Is it's hard to do these really dense environments with the Switch's processing power. I'm guessing.
I mean, most people are saying they're most likely going to announce a new console sometime this year.
Oh yeah.
Also, I like how organized the chat is. Someone mentions Ben, someone redeems the bell.
I told you, these guys are organized. They'll coordinate. I am not 100% convinced that they don't have a hive mind.
I'm not starting the bell until the actual game is on screen, so...
But my real thought was, and this is where my question that I'm interested in what you guys have to say comes in, is do other places... specific. I mean, they could just make up a new land, but I think the really, really fun thing to do would be to do places that we've been in other Zelda games that aren't Hyrule.
I might actually lose it if they remake Termina. Like, holy shit! I don't like shilling too hard for Nintendo, but I am such a weakling for Majora's Mask. If they made a remake of Termina, I would probably buy it on principle.
I'm not that huge, and I mean, I like Majora's Mask a lot. I'm not like the rabid fanboy Majora's Mask like some people are. And
I'm that rabid fanboy.
I mean, you know, I've ranted before. I do love the villain Majora. He's fucking awesome and terrifying. But I just think Termina could be really, really fucking cool as an huge open world.
I was actually
Especially
thinking.
since-
Oh, you go ahead.
It's so fantastically. They seem to want to just keep making these games with only 4 dungeons in them, and that fits Termina perfectly.
That's exactly what Termina was.
No, it would be cool
what-
if they made a Zelda with some Dark Cloud gameplay. Have any of you guys played Dark Cloud?
Was that the
what
one
is
that
Dark?
had the really intense crafting tree?
What is Dark Cloud? I don't think
so
I've
they
played.
did have a crafting tree. Basically, it's like a dungeon crawler, but you also have to so you go to a town and you have to. There's a dungeon there, but you have to rebuild the town, and you do that by getting pieces of the town from the dungeon. I forget exactly what the plot behind it was, but it was really cool because you had to build the town, and parts of the town would actually change depending on how you lined up the town or the order you did it. And then Dark Cloud 2 builds on that even more, so it's like it's not just you found the store, you put the store. No, your placement actually matters. Like for example, one I remember in Dark Cloud 1, for example, one town is where you unlock a genie party member. If you unlock them before building the store, you actually get a discount from the store because the genie flirts with the store merchant. But if you if you get the store first, you never get that permanent discount. So it's like you actually got some fun work at
Interesting.
like thought process going into it. So doing that with Zelda to help rebuild could be pretty cool.
I think it was Dark Cloud. Something about it. It had like a really long weapon tree. Like it was rather intricate, where it's like there was different paths you could follow to different ultimate ends.
Yeah, each weapon you could upgrade to different paths depending on how you did it and other factors, but also the weapons had durability, so if it broke, it's just gone forever, which is why I never beat Dark Cloud 1, because all my weapons broke in the final dungeon. I didn't want to grind them back up again.
What I was going to say in response to coming back to Termina is I do like the idea of making it bigger, but not so big as Hyrule. Like, I still think Hyrule is generally very large, but also very empty. And what Majora's Mask, one of its strongest points is that it was very dense. There was a lot of side quests and all the people who had their daily schedules in Termina, lots of to-dos. Everybody kind of had like an agenda throughout the whole day. And I love the idea of making it denser, is just making it, making the Termina slightly bigger, but adding more people, more storylines, more side quests, like making it feel even more lived in.
On the subject of everyone having a schedule, you couldn't do, like, first of all, like, you shouldn't just redo the story of Majora's Mask.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah. I'm not saying like
with some other reason to go to Termina.
Yeah,
but,
that's what I'm saying. Is this isn't a Majora's Mask remake. It's just another game of Termina. But I like that same idea of like the schedules happening.
Do a schedule though, like not because you could not do like a time limit and then time reset thing in a large open world game.
Majora
like
2 Mask Harder.
Like you just wouldn't. That large open world plus time limit that resets you afterwards is not a combo that works.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is don't make it as big as open world is in Breath of the Wild. Like just make it open world, but you can have small, fulfilling open world maps.
You know, I hate large open worlds, but weirdly, I want a large open world Termina.
I mean, I certainly see the appeal in a remake. I see the appeal of them going forward, coming back to other country, and like Termina's the one that comes to mind. The only other, because I mean that's like the one everyone thinks of. I think the only other lands would be the ones from Oracles, the Hollow Drum, and I forget the other one besides Hollow Drum in the Oracle of Ages.
There's also what was the name of the place you go to in Phantom Hourglass?
It didn't have a name. It was just another sea. It didn't really have a name to it.
Are you sure?
I'm almost positive. I thought it was like, let me check. I don't think it had an official name. It was just another foreign sea.
Oh, hey, there's another thing they could do with the Breath of the Wild map. Just open up the ocean. Let's go Wind Waker 2.
That would be neat.
Kind of interesting. I was gonna say, there's also the Island of the Windfish, or whatever they called it.
Yeah,
I'd actually like a full Wind Waker remake, actually.
Oh yeah, the Great Sea would be a cool idea.
Yeah.
If implemented
people
correctly.
hated it the first time.
Yeah, but then everybody grew to love it after a while.
People only hated it because of that trailer, that tech demo trailer. They were expecting super real, like a dark realism Zelda, and then they
Yeah, I know. Everybody's like, oh, super real, and then when it's cartoony, they're like, what the fuck is this?
I liked it.
I liked it too. I think people overreacted to that.
Yeah.
If there's one thing to know about gamers, is that they're stupid.
Gamers are stupid.
Except for us and the chat, we're cultured gamers. Our opinions are correct.
No, we're the stupidest.
I don't know about the chat.
I don't know. About the
no,
chat.
MK, you didn't miss it yet.
But first of all, saying he didn't miss it yet implies that he will miss it.
Would a rated M Zelda be something you'd like to see?
No.
I don't think. Yeah, Zelda doesn't. There's a certain theme to games, like there's a certain mythos to games, and M-rated just doesn't. I don't need sex scenes in Zelda.
Well, I mean, M-rated doesn't necessarily mean it has to go full-on sex and swearing.
I'm using a gross example, but the point being that certain games have a certain aesthetic, and I don't think Zelda needs to go M-rated.
I mean, I certainly am not of the mind that a game series should hold itself back. Like, I'm not saying like I need it to be teen friendly or whatever. I'm just saying that like nothing about Zelda is screaming like it needs to have whatever would warrant a rating of M.
Plus, also, I don't think Nintendo would go for an M rating, not because it's Nintendo and they wouldn't, because I'm pretty sure Bayonetta might have an M rating, but let me check. Bayonetta
generally
has an M rating. But
there are four things here is what I'm reading is what gets you M rated. It's intense violence, blood and gore, sexual content, or strong language.
So I would see the violence or the blood would be what could push Zelda an M to warrant an M rated Zelda, but it also doesn't really need it, because it's not like they need to rely on. They've had the dark, mature themes that people would expect from mature stuff, but they don't label it mature.
Yeah, I just don't. Any of these four things, I don't see enhancing the Zelda experience.
Yeah,
because I feel like that's just a big flaw. People are like, it has to
maybe
be
a secret Zelda sex scene.
Secret Zelda sex. Actually, hold on. There might be some merit there. Let's not
Zelda hot coffee mod. Yeah.
Before we start. Best Zelda, go.
Oh, well, Majora's Mask.
Zelda, not the game.
Majora's Mask. You know how I roll.
No, I meant
the character.
Like, the character Zelda.
Oh, you mean the best version of Zelda?
Yeah.
Tetra. I think Tetra's the best version
I was
of
also going to say Tetra, but I don't know. It feels like she's not a Zelda until she's a Zelda, and then she kind of loses all that Tetra characterization.
She still does the Tetra wink.
I know, she's actually there, but Midna's more of a Zelda than Zelda is in Twilight Princess.
And actually, honestly, this is probably tied with Tetra. Maybe it's above. My opinion switches depending on the mood I'm in. But Ocarina of Time has, in my opinion, the best Zelda, because she has an arc. She has a real arc that she goes through. She's active. She's proactive in the story.
It's the first time we get.
She also then proceeds to wreak havoc on the multiverse by creating a timeline.
I can't remember much of Spirit Track, but I also want to vote that Zelda, because she was very active in the story, because she was possessing armor and almost like a second character.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Spirit Track Zelda gets a lot of points because she's very.
It's been a while. Did fucking Twilight Princess Zelda really do anything?
She fights you as a boss.
She saved Midna's life. That's her. That's
and then
her
gets
big
possessed
thing.
by Ganon, and
then gets possessed by
phase
Ganon.
Of the Ganon boss fight.
No, the problem with a lot of Zeldas is that they generally don't do a lot. Like I said, that's one of the reasons I like Ocarina of Time Zelda so much. Is she not only does a lot as Sheik and also as Zelda, but she has an arc. She has character development. She fucks up as a child trying to save the world just with her and her 10-year-old friend, and then she reaps the consequences of that and goes through an arc of realizing she and Link need to fix what they set wrong, and then decides to fix what she specifically set wrong in robbing Link of his childhood. It's a great arc.
Everything that has ever gone wrong is Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time Zelda's fault.
So we got Pixel unironically like the Zelda from the Dick cartoon. She's funny there. Yeah, we forgot that, and the CDI Zeldas.
Excuse
gotten
me, princess.
Ganondorf wouldn't have even gotten the Triforce if it weren't for Zelda and Ocarina of Time being like, we need to open the Gate of Time. Why, Zelda? Why do you need to do that? Ganondorf is not successfully getting it there.
She's a 10-year-old child and she doesn't know any better. That's why. She learns she fucked up.
But the fact that she does that, and then Ganondorf gets the Triforce, is how Ganondorf has the Triforce in other timelines. Because the wonky time travel bullshit, the Sacred Realm exists 1,000 years before regular time, so it's so hard to explain.
And
but
you can also blame everyone who dies in the Wind Waker timeline on Zelda, because the reason that everyone dies in the Great Flood is because she sent the hero of time away to another timeline. So yeah.
Oh, whoops, we don't have a hero in this timeline anymore. Damn multiverse theory.
Multiverse theory's a bitch.
Ganon's just like, alright, guess I'll just wait until they come back, I guess. Go become a pirate king or something.
Also, it's now past the 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been 35.
We might want to get started sooner rather than
But
later.
I will.
Well, to be fair, it felt like it was tapered.
I'll end this with this last thing. This message Khazard left. They did a shoddy moral with a changeling, and that's why you hate the queen. No, I love changelings and I love Chrysalis. The moral and the way they set them up after the fact, when they had to change them into these colored skittle abominations, is what I hate. They totally undid. They try to make a nice moral, and they undid the entire thing, and it's stupid, and the writers suck, and I guess it's good the show ended.
That's pure vitriol coming out there.
Skyward Sword Zelda is the best Zelda.
I like Skyward Sword Zelda. She's very cute. She's very
cutie. I love her relationship with Link.
Very loyal too, and she also has a bit of an arc where she has concerns about using Link like the original goddess of Hylia originally used Link, and she comes to realize Link does what he does because she's his friend / girlfriend / the Eve to his Adam, because I'm pretty sure they repopulate. I'm pretty sure most of Hyrule trace their lineage to that Link and Zelda.
I assume there's more people in Skyloft than what we actually see. They just, it's implied it's bigger.
My favorite Zelda?
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's Groose.
Okay, I don't know what that option was. You could just set the score you want or something? No,
Wait,
no.
what's that?
No.
What do you mean?
I don't know, I just saw...
What'd you do?
Menu,
What'd you fuck up?
Go to menu.
What did you fuck
up? I saw
this
start from blank, and I thought it was like, start from last save, and it's like, set score for ending. What?
What?
Do I have...
Oh. You don't want to do that.
I'm not cheating! I thought it was a new start from low point.
If the cartoon fits in the timeline, it would be in the...
Also, I like how the chat also appreciates the OG Black Changelings. That's the debug for speedrunning the endings. Why do I have the debug menu up? Did I just activate dev mode?
Was it always there, or is this
no, this is new.
That might be under options.
I forgot to mention earlier, I saw farther up in chat. I'm not scrolling back up for it. Yes, I did get my Wani trading cards. Which ones did I get? Hold on. I remember I posted them in the streaming chat for you. Yeah,
Damien,
I have
Liz.
Iotacon, Liz, Damien, and Mia.
Mia's isn't as good as I hoped.
Yeah, it looks like they got... Yeah, I'm going to make a guess they got guest artists to do each card art.
I do like Damien's, though, but that's because it just looks like it's so out of character for him. Man, it looks like he's in a
like the
Baki
Mia
scene.
one. The Mia one that they're charging up the dodgeball?
It's something about it just doesn't...
Wait,
so hold on, are you saying that you have
I'll be blunt, she looks too lanky.
Yeah, her snoot is a little pointy.
She needs to be buffer.
There's
on the debug thing.
Yes, Twinkie, there is trading cards now.
Not there for everyone?
I don't know.
Go to options. Apparently, I think you can turn it off there.
Options.
But how did he turn it on?
Enabled. It's not turned on. I have chapter select turned on. Apparently, I have I got mods turned. Okay, let's turn off chapter select. Yeah, so debug scores wasn't turned. I don't know why I have that.
Weird. Cheating Gator.
They should have gotten like fucking dead ass spider for the meal.
And
He
now
would
it's
have given them a
gone.
good.
Okay.
He would have given them a good one.
I mean, I think he helped with some of the game art, if I'm not mistaken.
But no, like as I said, I just adore the Damien one.
Can we please start?
Pretty sure Plaga did the Olivia one. Ah, yeah, I need to get the other art. I need to get, like, scrape up, like, 17 cents to buy some more trading packs for that.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, let's get going.
All right, here we go.
We last left off with everyone's favorite bully.
Hey, it's Mia time!
40 minutes
Mia
in.
Power Hour!
40 Mia, it's in.
Hey, you do... God damn it, hold on a second.
40
Shut up.
minutes later.
Shut up! Had to turn my phone off there. All right, what was I doing? That's right, I was bullying a
It's
crippled
Ben
girl.
calling her, wondering why he hasn't been punished yet.
You'll get your dick stomped when you get your dick stomped. I have stuff to do. My life doesn't revolve around you, Ben. Okay, it kind of does. Thought I turned off my notifications. Hey, it's Olivia! And friend!
Aw.
+1.
Olivia.
What's his face?
Olivia stiffens in her chair.
About Chickawau?
No, that's him.
Olivia's tail just shoots straight up. Just spears Inco in the chin.
About Chickawau?
Oh, so that's ending.
Spears isn't in this game. Oh. Hey, Mia.
Olivia's words are a hiss as she tries to face away from the crimson-scaled girl. Her hands shakily strain against the wheels of her chair, slowly turning it too.
That's right, present yourself. Got a couple of questions to ask you, Olivia. Would you like to humor me a bit? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't mind.
Ah! The parasaur saunters up, and with the sway of her hip pushes me aside as she takes Olivia's reins from me.
One side, silver medal.
Oh no, she's getting wheelchair jacked.
Parasaurs
Damn.
cucking humans is a lifelong tradition.
What the hell? You're insane if you think we're going with you anywhere.
Didn't even need to use her hands to hip check you.
I just like that stare.
Some people pay money for that. Wii? As in the royal Wii? Nintendo Wii? Why are you speaking French, Inco?
I'm trying to pick up another language. My grades aren't doing good. She looks down to Olivia and
How
back at
grades
me.
work?
Oh, college credit. Because they were just talking about that. They don't have a bad future plan. They have a bad plan for the future.
Wii!
Oh, that's what she's gonna. That's what Olivia's gonna say when I push her down the stairs.
Wee! He's funny. You're funny. We're just going for a little girl talk. Talking about makeup and boys and all that shit. No boys allowed. Sorry. We're gonna talk about our periods all day long. You're up for that, right, Liv?
Well, isn't that a little sumptuous? You can't just say if someone's a boy or a girl or in this current year.
Are you a girl?
Well, no. But you didn't know
Well,
that.
fuck off then. Fuck off. That's why I asked. I didn't assume anything, you shitlord.
She puts a hand on her shoulder and cocks an eyebrow back at me like she knows something. That was a great time to...
So yeah, we'll just be a moment. Don't worry that pretty little bald head of yours.
I'm pretty?
No. I said
You're so
I said your
pretty.
bald head was pretty, not you.
I'm left gawking...
It's only pretty because I can see my reflection in it.
I'm left gawking and confused as the two head off in another direction. I guess some of those were compliments?
So how's yours been lately? Mine's been pretty heavy.
Jesus.
Mine doesn't work anymore.
That's convenient. Wow, I almost wish I was a cripple.
Neither of us are mammals.
Olivia doesn't seem to know what to say or do either, so
They're mammalian hybrids.
So she just goes along with the flow, I guess, going off the topic. And with the parasaur wheeling her away. Boys, I'm almost out of points. Damn, I guess we don't have to worry about the cooldowns.
Told you.
Told you to conserve it, boys.
Looks at my 13,000 points.
The Kaz coin is
I have 100,000.
Oh yeah, also every stream you watch in a row gets you a good chunk of points too, so don't worry, you'll build them back up quick.
You just gotta watch twitch.tv.
You just have to watch every stream every time I go live, and now this will be my incentive to stream every day. A part of me wants to give chase, but the side eye that Mia sends back at me forces me to stop.
Just beat me to that, Hinkle.
Stop and scream.
That's right. Stay there in your cuck hallway and watch from here.
I feel useless as I watch the two turn the corner. My thoughts of what I want to do, going after the pair, are betrayed by my body still frozen by the icy glare from Mia. Ah, damn it. I'll just get to class and ask what this was all about later.
I swear to God, if she actually like beats up Olivia off screen or something, that's gonna be fucking dark.
It would be also kind of funny because it's like, damn, she actually didn't discriminate.
I don't see a cripple. I just see another victim.
Do we
I
get?
don't see cripple because I see everyone as how I'll make them anyway.
You're just the end result of what was always going to happen.
You're not a cripple. You're just someone I haven't maimed yet.
You're just ahead of the curve.
Yeah,
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm just reminded of the episode of Malcolm in the Middle when Reese is going to beat up Malcolm's friend Stevie, the handicapped kid, for because I forget what either he spoke back or something happened where like it looked like he got a one up on Reese, so he's like, okay, no, I gotta bully you. But I want to make this fair, so what Reese does is he sits in an ice bucket bath for 3 hours to completely numb his legs. So it's like, there, we'll be equal, because my legs don't work now either. But Stevie, because he's one of the gifted kids, gets a robot suit from a laboratory nearby, so he's in like a full mech suit to fight Reese and beats the shit out of Reese. So it's like, oh no, the tables got turned way too bad.
This isn't Malcolm in the Middle?
Yeah.
Malcolm in the Middle could get a little Malcolm in the Middle could get a little wacky.
I got a little wacky.
By the time I get to Prockling's history class, I'm half expecting to find Olivia already waiting for me, some kind of remark primed and ready to just be spoken to me. But instead, she isn't there.
Alright, hold on. How upset Anon and Trish cuck Fang? When is that a thing?
That's in. I'm basing it off of Goodbye Volcano High, where Naomi and Fang get together. Oh, hold on, it's like Anon and Trish.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that must be just okay. I misread that. I thought he was talking about Goodbye Volcano High. I don't know when that happens. That must be one of the other endings. That must be one of the custom Trish routes.
Or I think it's just. I think maybe they're just having a. Wait. Was there a point. Oh, man, why can't I feel like I should remember this. God, it's been a while since I played Snoot. Where Anon and Trish go off to talk and.
Well, they have a dance at the
ending.
prom.
All right, ending 4. Okay, yeah. Okay, I was thinking of a different. If there was a different moment than that.
Yeah, it's a sweet moment where Anon and Trish put their differences aside, and I think I really like it when he gives Trish what.
I want Trish to not be insane so much.
I think there's a mod about that being made with a shockingly large team. Another Trish mod being made? Or you talk about the one that already exists? Finn Frost. I reluctantly take my seat, tapping my foot impatiently. Trish would never date skinnies. Come on, guys. She would never admit to it.
God,
She would never call it dating.
Never ask a Triceratops the species of her boyfriend. Even when
it's funny how I've already blocked Goodbye Volcano That game. Actually, I can't even get the name right out of my mind.
It's already been blocked out of your mind.
Both have promise, but one mod hasn't been updated in ages, but still worth the look. Ah, okay. 2 Trish mods. Wow. Even...
Oh, Trish, how come your mom lets you get 2 mods?
She should get 3. She's a Triceratops.
Even when the bell comes and goes, there's still no sign of her.
You can Triceratop me.
Shit. I shouldn't have let Olivia go with her alone. What the hell was I thinking? I really don't want to.
Pussy is what you were thinking.
I really don't want to cut class, but I can't afford anything bad happening to her.
I don't want to cut class.
I don't want to cut class, but I don't want anything bad to happen to her. God damn it, I gotta change that again.
Nope, I can't sit and do nothing. I shoot my hand up into the air, causing Miss Prockling to pause mid-lecture.
Sorry, you put the... Okay.
Yes,
I just realized...
That's funny, Sly.
What?
He says I'm 5 minutes late. Actually, you're correct on that.
Yes, about 5 minutes of progress.
Yes, Mr. Nito?
Miss Prockling, can I please be excused?
Why? Class barely started a few minutes ago.
Because I shat myself.
Alright, damn, dude. Just go all out. Just shit yourself. What are they gonna do? Just shit yourself and go home.
Defensive measure activate. Pee pants ineffective. Shit pants instead.
Before anyone laughs, it's a normal human thing, okay?
Oh no, I'm in danger. Oh no, I'm in danger. Oh no, I'm in danger.
Just like me for real.
It's so embarrassing because it's a hot teacher too.
It's a hot teacher too, yeah. I just love the idea that we've established that Inco's defense mechanism is unleashing his bowels whenever he feels threatened.
I'm just a fool who shit his pants.
Fuck!
I'm halfway out the door already.
I don't smell anything. Does your shit smell like flowers?
Mine does.
Where did they go?
I eat a lot of flowers.
There's not a soul to be found anywhere. If I were a bitch, where would I harass somebody in secret? Man, Inco really is.
Think like a bitch.
He really is having a lot more stand up. He's got a lot more balls than an on. Yeah.
No, he's not. He's thinking this to himself. He's not being ballsy at all.
Well, I mean, admitting he shit himself, that's certainly something a non would never do.
I don't.
No, I don't think he. I mean, he didn't admit.
Yeah, no,
shit.
but he wouldn't. Anon would not even lie about shitting himself.
Shoot. Whatever.
Yeah, fair point, Khazard.
Prockling will probably be used to this. The sniper throws piss all the time. I mean, those are two very different things.
The sniper doesn't even go to this school.
Sharati? Oh!
What the?
Not do.
Shit. What's ever between them? I hope it isn't turning physical. Unless...
Unless it's that way.
Unless it's the cool kind.
I might watch.
He really will be a cuck in that case.
I don't know if it's... See, at that point, is it
When
being a cuck or is it being a voyeur? Because you're not in a relationship with her.
No! Mia really is bullying Olivia. Look at her fist balled up. And now she's pulling down Olivia's pants. Oh my god, she's really going... Oh no, and then she's lowering her... Oh, wait.
Oh no, and now I'm lowering my pants.
Now Mia's making me lower my pants telepathically.
I mean, she wouldn't, would she? My hands clench tighter and tighter as I focus on walking faster. Bones echoes through my head.
Suddenly, it's Mia who's in the wheelchair.
Finally, something snaps me out of my trance. The faint sound of squeaking metal. I've heard that sound before. I turn towards the source, just beyond the door of a nearby classroom. Judging by the paraphernalia covering the door, I think this is the algebra room. It's official and broke on moon bits. Ah, there we go. The first bankruptcy on the chat. It
Should
only,
add a casino.
it only took 50 minutes, 55 minutes.
Maybe we should add a casino for their points.
I mean, I can enable polls for various things.
Yeah, there's a lot of like gambling things you can do.
There's no way to just give people channel points, though, which I feel is a massive, miss on the Twitch staff.
Well, I mean, there kind of is with the whole, like, doing the, will I win or lose this thing, and then...
Yeah, the polls.
Yeah, but that comes from the other people throwing in their points.
The funny noises will lose all their meaning if you don't have to earn them.
I mean, they get it for watching. They're doing it.
Yeah. You gotta work for them bits. You gotta go in the moon mines. I grab the handle and haphazardly throw the door open, praying that I'm not about to rudely interrupt a teacher for the second time today. Burst into the classroom, and it's like an active class. Oh, sorry, I thought this was a bathroom. I just shit my pants.
He just goes door to door telling everyone he chats. Seems like an Inco things to do.
Okay, two of you speak at the same time for this.
Is it the two characters that we think they are?
I have no idea.
All right, you say looks like... I'm going to guess it's Olivia and Mia. You say looks like shit, how am I? And I say should be happy, it's done. Ready?
Sorry.
Mark, ready?
Who's doing what?
You say looks like... I bet Olivia is saying looks like shit, how am I? And Mia is saying should be happy, it's done. That's my bet.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta come us be on the roof.
Looks like shit. How am I?
Should be happy, it's done!
Oh, they're talking about me.
Looks like shit.
Two heads turn to me in a mix of anger and surprise. In order to farm
Damn,
more...
I missed my chance.
They were kissing.
In order to farm more moon bits, you have to jerk off to Luna porn while watching the stream. No, Pixel, I would disagree with that. Drawing it, though, would definitely get you some.
I was going to say that he tried to open the door, but...
What the fuck?
And then he trips to get on the floor, and now he's watching the dinosaurs.
Make out in front of him.
He's on the floor, but he failed to do the dinosaur.
But Mia beat him to the punch.
He failed to do either dinosaur.
And they're the heads of the girls I was looking for. It's like a sudden three-way standoff. I was definitely not intended to be a factor in whatever this is. Unless... I really should have thought about that before barging in.
Inco doesn't think about things.
Never does.
Thank Raptor Jesus she's okay.
What the?
Okay, guys. Okay, on three, you guys read this, okay? 1, 2, 3.
What the?
Hinkle.
Fuck? Hinkle, what the fuck?
are you doing
What the
here?
fuck are you doing here? That was awful.
What? Well, I said it.
I said it and I was waiting for like 3 seconds for you to say it.
I should ask...
Is there lag?
I guess? Why would there be lag? We're standing right next to each other.
Oh, the dreaded real-life lag.
That's why it's weird.
I should ask you two the same question.
Oh my god, look, Baldy, now's not the time! We were talking about our periods, remember?
It is the time. I just told the teacher I shit myself.
Don't talk to him about our periods like that.
Hey, thanks for the sub, Adept.
What, he wants in on girl talk, he can get the full frontal.
Oh.
Yeah, or what? I told you not to be followed! Now we have to kill him! He knows about our periods!
Wait, is that a thing?
barely
Is that a
left.
thing you're supposed to keep a secret?
Yes, idiot!
I guess I paid too much attention to in health class.
He just heard you screaming like a maniac.
I don't scream like a maniac! I scream like a perfectly sane person!
What?
I've been forgotten already. Hey!
Ben?
Why are you two in an empty classroom yelling at each other?
I got a pizza here.
Oh shit, pizzas! Okay, everybody, hold on.
The
This
two,
is pepperoni!
the two fall deafeningly silent, unwilling or unable to speak. I notice a piece of paper in Mia's hand. It looks like something's drawn on it. The style is different, but it's unmistakably one of Olivia's works. Mia, why do you have her drawing?
Oh, I bet we should have been switched. I bet I guessed incorrectly.
She's been commissioning her. Mia's commissioning some Ben Yowie art from Olivia.
Oh, I was gonna say that Mia's having Olivia draw Mia naked.
The
like
double
one of
bell.
your French girls.
Draw me like one of your French girls!
The parasaur
Because I'm a real narcissist!
stops blinking for a few seconds before shoving the paper in her jacket. Anyone know why the channel points aren't working? What do you mean, Adamisk?
Maybe he ran out of channel points.
Oh, I mean, there's a timer cooldown, so if that's why you can't redeem them, that would be why.
Yeah, give it a few minutes because they do have a time. Well, actually, I hadn't seen Adamisk hadn't made any redemptions recently. I don't see him.
Well, let's see, someone just...
I don't see him redeeming anything
Okay,
recently.
someone redeemed a what? Yeah, if you click on it, yeah, it says how long the cooldown goes, and it blacks out the redeem. Says the noises are out of stock. Yeah, I put timers on them so where they're not getting spammed every second. They range from 1 to 3 minutes with I think it's the scream at 7 and the Discord beep at like half an hour. I want that one to catch people off guard.
Yeah, if you want to spam them, you have to be where we are.
The parasaur stops blinking for a few seconds before shoving the paper in her jacket.
Giraffe.
I'll add some more sounds after this stream, so if you guys got requests for anything, I'll add them after. Before I can question it any further, Olivia speaks up. Add giraffe. Got it.
I'm so happy that people have my sense of humor, because Giraffe and Bones were both ones that I really wanted. Inco, why did you come here? Why do I smell shit?
Good shit. Good shit.
I thought this was the bathroom.
I thought this was the bathroom. I wasn't fast enough.
I saw Mia and my defense mechanism activated.
You seemed like you were in trouble?
How touching!
I'm her knight in brown armor.
And by touching means I see what you're doing with your left hand there. Yeah, the dialogue box ain't gonna save you. I know where it's going. Well, we're all in trouble now.
As like the camera pans over, a full class is happening right now too.
I told you, we're gonna have to kill him.
We?
Why do you keep speaking in French? Yeah, dumbass. Stupid. You stupid idiot. I don't have time for this. Hot Wheels, feel him in.
Feel him
Hope
in.
you're- Hope you brought some deep boots, buddy. You just walked into some shit, and it's not yours.
Oh, well, I have plenty of that.
I'm a lesbian.
Oh.
I'm a lesbian too. We've been hiding it from our boyfriends.
He's not my boyfriend.
Yeah,
Aw.
sure. Tell her whatever you want, sweetheart. What's the big issue?
Oh.
Either you can say it or I'll blurt it out insensitively.
Olivia claws at her armrests again. She looks ready to cry. Oh.
This is tense. This is tense music.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Hey, where'd all your vicious bravado go?
Alright, guys, we have to say ... when it's on screen.
Are you afraid to tell him? Don't bitch out on me now! We're in this together! Afraid of what he'll think?
Oh no, what degenerate fetish has Olivia been drawing? For Mia, specifically.
Shut up!
Precious! Fine, I'll say it!
Mia turns to me with a malicious grin. She's been drawing feet pics.
She's been drawing pit pics!
Oh.
I know what this prick did during the yearbook art contest! Now, ordinarily, I wouldn't give two shits.
Good,
Unlike you.
I already gave one.
Excellent. Well, you have one between the two of you.
Well, I mean, I guess I technically didn't give it to anybody yet, so I just have a shit?
In my pants.
But then it hit me. Holy shit, she can just get away with it.
Kind of like how this song sounds like horror anime shit. It really does have that dread vibe. Like we're gonna see a dead body.
How crazy is that?
She pauses, goading me to say otherwise, but I bite my tongue. Ow. Like a shark smelling blood, she starts to circle me, like an actual shark with that crest on her head, continuing her taunts.
Da-da, 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 da-da. Then one thing leads to another. Now we're helping each other out. After all, if the school found out, it'd leave a permanent mark on her unemployable ass.
Hey, she could get plenty of an employment with that ass.
Yeah, not the kind she wants.
You don't know
Nope.
that.
Not in the kind of reputable sort.
What?
Yours too, probably, since you're involved in all.
My teeth
Your
creak.
asses are equally unemployable.
My teeth creak painfully from my clenched jaw, and yet the blood drained from my face.
I'm talking about her record, you mouth breather.
Hey, I don't have a nose, okay? Don't call it out.
Art's her big break, right? Skipping the whole rigmarole, the gist of it is simple. Rigmarole, I think, is how that's actually pronounced.
I think it's just rigmarole.
So, Olivia draws up some BS group projects for me and some friends of mine, turns them in, and I make sure the whole incident just goes away.
Oh no, blackmail. I managed to earn back some of the feeling in my consciousness. Just long enough to defy her. But that's blackmail and cheating! That's wrong! Inco's still in that 80s PSA mindset.
Oh my god, that is fucking precious! He's like out of a Saturday morning cartoon!
Mia blinks a few
That poor
times.
boy.
Complete with a stupid pun nickname.
Mia blinks a few times before turning to look at Olivia, then back to me, and then back to Olivia, and then back
Look to
to
your
me.
gator, now back to me, now back to your gator, now back to me! I am not your gator!
Mia, or like Pia.
Pia, your pants.
And then Inco pees again.
She stares at him, he pisses on instinct.
What? Are you disappointed in her now?
No, I suppose this is kind of exactly what is going to happen when you cheat in the first place.
Yeah, another cheater will find it, and another cheater is finds out about it and is ripe to exploit it. I bet you made her pinky swear she would never do anything like that again.
What if I did? She leans closer to me, faux whispering.
Well, sorry to break the news, Inco, but your friend here is a liar. A liar, unemployed pants on fire.
Well, listen, I wouldn't be... She was threatening me.
Threatening? Honey, if we were swapped, you'd see my ass hang! All I'm doing is making things better for the both of us. Not my fault you tried to get away with cheating! You think a cripple like you would have more shame than that?
Ooh. I watch Olivia's eyes start twitching. Mia's really starting to get to her. Quick, Olivia! Use everything Iadakon taught you!
She's gonna lunge.
She's not near a cliff, Inco.
Death roll! I can't let her keep talking to her like that.
Quick, smack me his ass.
It will just.
Then I slapped him on the ass! Now what?
Actually, a great idea. Like,
It will diffuse the situation and throw her off for at least 5 minutes.
It'll be so flabbergasted it'll give them time to escape.
I'm going to give you a 5-minute head start. Thank you. You're very fast. I'm going to need it.
Mia, just stop it, okay? She really doesn't need this right now. She's crippled. Can't you both just walk away and pretend this never happened? Bad choice of words.
I'm gonna take advantage of that choice of words in about 5 seconds here. Shit, Inco, you're good! You hear that, Olivia? Forget this ever happened!
Wait, but I didn't mean... Olivia is staring at me with a look of betrayal that threatens to tear my heart in two.
She actually has really sad eyes right now.
God damn it, why can't I stop talking for once? Mia waves me off, turning to face her target once more.
What?
I bet you'd love to walk away from this, but things just don't work out that way, do they?
Oh gosh, she looks even sadder in this pose.
Yeah, she looks it's just such a defeated look. I don't know if the bags under her eyes were under earlier shots, but that really adds to it.
She always had some, but yeah, it looks like they just got worse.
Oh, that's why you didn't want Inco to know you're still a dirty cheater, pumpkin eater.
Shut up.
Oh, relax, it's not a big deal.
And that kind of sounded like the Smosh shut up.
It's time to stop. No, I'm sick of this. You already admitted it. Art's my big break. You're only doing this because art is all I have. Your record is fucked. You lose nothing if we get caught. It's Tuesday for you. But me, it's all I have.
You're embarrassing yourself.
You know, I can't lift or run or carry or dance or fucking anything, including fucking you do on a daily basis without even thinking about it.
It's true. I don't think about fucking. I only think about making Ben suffer.
That I'm gonna ignore that. I can't do anything else because of these fucking legs. Fucking legs. And this fucking chair.
And now it's enough. And then Olivia stands.
And everyone claps. Why can't any of you just leave me alone?
I can't decide if Trish or Mia is the better antagonist. I'd say Mia. Mia definitely feels like a lot more general and antagonistic, whereas Trish is very purely against, for the protection of Fang. It's like a misguided attempt. Like,
I would say, Trish is not only more subtle and technically slightly, she thinks she's being less selfish, but that's the best thing.
Trish wasn't subtle. It's the start she tackled a guy down to the ground because she thought he laughed at the concert.
I mean, her big plan was involved in getting Anon embarrassed in front of the entire school, and nobody saw it coming. I think she's a little bit more subtle than Mia is. But the other thing is that it just feels like a more realistic sort of bully. Like, Mia is over the... Like, I love Mia, but she's a little bit more 80 the top Stephen King bully tier than Trish.
A little, but she's also being smart about it, and that she is trying to be, doing it when she can. Not being overt. It's like, yeah, I'll corner you with my guys, or drag you into an empty classroom. She's a, old school, but not stupid about it, I guess.
Yeah, Mia is also, this is just how she is, I'm assuming. Trish was more of, I'm trying to protect
Trish was doing it
Fang.
for a reason.
So it's she's not like this all the time.
That's why Trish is more interesting as an antagonist, though. Because it's not so straightforward. But, I mean, I also like Mia.
Yeah, I mean, I think we still don't have the full picture of Mia yet. So
I don't know.
Let's see what her
great one we're getting right now.
Yeah,
Inco.
Inco was thinking at the previous bully incident of, oh, there might be a second side to this. There might be a reason.
Let's give her a chance. Let's just give her a chance. Let's just give her another chance. There's good people on both sides of the argument here.
Maybe this is her kink. Maybe she likes to bully people.
The bullies aren't sending their best.
Some of them, I assume, are good people.
Did you read this one already?
Yes.
Why can't any of you just leave me alone? Again, I just want to draw, for God's sake.
I just want a grill. If there isn't a picture of Olivia with that, in that grill pose, I just want to draw, for God's sake, I'm gonna be disappointed in the fandom. Mia rolls her eyes and takes a step closer to Olivia.
That's a nice outburst and all, sweetie, but I really thought you were smarter than this.
And she pulls out a tape recorder. She's been having this recorded the whole time. Olivia wipes away at her eyes with her sleeve.
What? What?
Mia takes another step forward.
What?
Think, handbag!
Ooh.
See, this time I made fun of your race instead of your disability. I shake things up from time to time. Would I really go...
Yeah, you're...
Would I really... Okay, as soon as you stop interrupting me, Inco! Asshole! Would I really go through the trouble of making you do this junk for middling grades?
I really like just...
Yes.
Handbag is an insult for gators.
If your works were crap, you wouldn't have a record to hold over you.
Do you think Crocs would also be a good insult because of the name? And the shoes
Possibly,
look stupid?
if she was a crocodile, but she's an alligator.
Technically, she's very honest.
Everyone knows you're the best artist in this place. You're just a retard about it. I'm only gonna say it once. I'm classier.
What?
Olivia's mouth hangs open, but no words come out.
You're the kind of idiot to let this sort of comment get to you, so let me be the first to say... Congratulations, Olivia! You have a fan!
What?
Fan on.
Anyways, Inco!
Wait, hold on. Oh, okay.
What?
No, my brain just blanked out and of the, why is she saying, the comment getting to her. Okay. Anyways.
I was actually kind of going it over. Is she implying that Olivia can't stand the fact that people like her art?
I think so, yeah. It's you're the best artist, and it's you're the only one that's gonna let this insult get to you. You have a fan. Because she probably...
I do all this because I love you, Olivia.
Yeah, because she probably knows how Olivia's insecure about that, not knowing if people really praise the art for the skill.
See, I'm doing this all for her betterment. I'm actually a secret good guy. I just take really rough ways to get to it. Anyways, Inco.
Oh, crap.
Distractions aside, you're in on it now, too. You don't want Olivia to starve now, would you? Her words, not mine.
It was the other comment before that, actually. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, if your work were crap, you wouldn't have a record to hold over you. Okay.
Say a damn word about any of this, and she's doomed.
And then he just punches Mia right in the snoot.
Do you understand?
Fuck you!
Do you understand me?
I try to muster up words of defiance, but just past Mia's stare of death, I spot Olivia's horrified expression.
Hello, Baldy. Is there any space between that ears where all the hair should go? I'm waiting for your answer, Skinny. Skinny, 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 skinny.
I honestly don't know what to say or do in this situation. I've never been called a skinny before.
Skinny, skinny, boopini, skinny, skinny, go fee, fi, fo, finny, skinny.
No.
Excuse me?
I'm 100% skinny.
She's got this tail primed, ready to sling back. Let me think this over with Olivia.
Think this over? You dense or something?
A little.
Is your kilograms per meter cubed higher than 1?
I mean,
This is...
I guess it makes you denser than water, but
I think that's roughly human density is 1 kilogram per meter cubed.
I guess
Wait,
that makes
no.
sense, considering that's like around what water is.
Yeah, and the human body is mostly water. This is a simple yes or no question. You can't seriously frickin'... You can't be frickin'... You've lost your ability to frick.
Mia pinches the bridge of her snoot and lets out a tired sigh.
Fine. Two of yous talk it over and reach some kind of resolution. You see?
The two of
But that
you,
don't-
she became like a 20s mafia.
But that don't change the facts of what I said earlier, Zinkos.
Or JFK.
Feeling me, dig? Don't say I don't do nothing nice, see?
Yeah.
But think carefully, amigo, which I'm pretty sure is Italian. You both got a hell of a lot more to lose than I do.
Oh no, Hinkle, she's speaking Mexican.
Oh my god. I don't like this joke.
'cause you
Almost
don't
as
like
much as he doesn't
Mexicans.
like Rex. Mia only gives me and Olivia one final glance before unceremoniously leaving the room. Okay, Olivia, we only got a few minutes to flee the country.
I'm still a little confused by her earlier exchange where she says she's not doing this for middling grades, but in which case, what is she doing it for? Just to torture Olivia?
For good
No,
grades.
she was saying, the only reason I'm blackmailing you is because you're the best goddamn artist in the school.
Yeah, so it's not middling grades. Like, you are the best artist.
I
I'm
wouldn't be doing this
guaranteed-
if you were getting C's. I'm doing this because I know I can get A+ out of you.
Yeah, I guess that makes more sense. That's what she's saying, is that she isn't doing this for middling grades. She knows she's going to get good grades by doing it for Olivia. So it was kind of a backhanded compliment, but in the worst manner possible.
She found the easy track. I do kind of think she is supposed to have a Jersey accent based on her dialogue boxes. I could see that.
There's no
Hey, it's a
fucking
Jersey
thing as a
thing!
Jersey accent. God damn it.
This whole thing
Just
is a
watch
Jersey
Jersey
thing!
Shore.
Those are New Yorkers. Those aren't. They're barely human.
Hey.
These guys wants to
Look,
talk it over,
no,
huh?
I'm sorry. I assume you're upstate New York,
Yes.
so you're a human being.
Oh, thank you.
Anything close to the city is dubious.
She
I
is,
will be right back.
she is canonically Italian-American, which also means Naomi has pasta sauce in her blood.
I thought Naomi was Asian coded.
Which
Which I guess
yeah,
is
I
sort
would
of
think-
maybe evidence that Naomi and Mia might not be related.
No, Naomi, I think, is just a heavy weeaboo.
It's just Mia's other incarnate, but they don't actually have a blood relation. Which is disappointing.
She's just a white girl weeb.
The white girl. I mean, her name's Naomi. I assume she has like an Asian-esque family.
I don't know. Maybe that's the name she gave herself, and nobody's corrected.
Maybe it's like
Nobody's corrected me on anything so far.
maybe it's like one parent was Asian, one parent was Italian.
I'm a dinosaur. How can they tell race?
Wait, are Naomi and Mia actually related, or is that spider fan fiction?
I don't think it's
I'm
actually
pretty sure it's just accepted fanon that they're related.
Yeah, I don't think it's actually. Yeah, I don't think it's actually confirmed one way or the other. It's just a fun idea. Imagining these two
legally we can't say yes, but wink wink.
Yeah, it's like you can't confirm, like you can't do anything to Naomi because Naomi is from Goodbye Volcano High, so they can't confirm anything. But
they're
it's
not
like
related;
just,
they're just the same person.
Mia
I mean,
appears to be
I
having
haven't seen them in the same room together.
It looks like Mia's having trouble getting out of the room.
Door stuck! Door stuck! Door stuck! Door stuck! All right, I'm just gonna stand here in the shadows and pretend you don't see me.
Was it Naomi's prom dress Asian inspired? Yes. Shima
Yes,
could tell you
definitely.
all about that.
Oh yes, boy.
Could be weeb.
Yes, the Chi Pow moment. My goodness, the moment Naomi won the Best Dino Girl award.
Yeah.
It was pretty. I thought it was great. I lost my shit over it.
Man,
Yeah, he's good, but I think I'm content with Olivia. She's taken that spot for me.
I love that emote, MK. Source, crack pipe. Oh man, if there's a prom scene in this game and Mia has a prom dress, I think Shima would actually die if it was the same thing Naomi had.
Oh yeah, Mia also wear. Well, if she's Italian, I assume it would be some sort of Italian themed dress, and those can get pretty risque, as it said in Italiano.
Get prepared for all of the blood to rush out of his head. Causes a vacuum. Blood vessels explode.
I'll stand upside down in anticipation, so that way the gravity will keep the blood in my head. Yeah. So okay. So the Mia sympathizers in the chat. I know it's not looking good for us right now, but two more streams, and we'll see a hidden side to Mia that we didn't know about before, and this will all clear away.
Next stream, Mia just straight up kills a person in front of Inco.
There has to be at least one nice parasaur in this entire franchise.
Welcome back.
There has to be one
maybe
nice
their mom's
parasaur.
nice.
I was just talking about the Mia agenda and how it's not in shambles.
See, that's how parasaurs work. They're huge bitches until you put a kid in them. So unfortunately, Ben will never get better.
Naomi is perfectly nice.
Yes. Exactly. Naomi did nothing wrong.
It takes me a bit to recover my thoughts.
And I say that unironically.
I never thought Mia would go this far. And Olivia right now, she must be... I stand up from the floor, slowly approaching the alligator. Parasaurs are canonically evil. She looks like a mess. Oh, I like this song. This is good fitting.
This is rough.
Heavy vibes, man.
Heavy, that's the word I was looking for.
Why? Why did you have to come in here?
This song just has that key that just makes you feel bad. I'm sorry. I was just so worried about what Mia could have been doing to you. I want to make sure you were all right.
I want to make sure I wasn't getting cucked.
Olivia grips her armrests. Yeah, that's the bad move because we're pitying her.
Yeah, but it has to do with a bully. I mean, that's... I was alright. I had it handled with Mia.
But to basically be your slave? Doing all of her work?
Not all of it, just whatever she needs to pass.
I'll take the seat next to her. There.
She threatened me that she'd go to Scalar and spill everything. All the soda. Imagine if there was nothing left in the school for anyone to drink.
and she's already on the list for making messes.
You know how hard it is to get around here now? Imagine how hard it'll be when all the floors are that sticky.
That's her master plan. She's just gonna make all the floors super sticky so that Olivia.
Spill everything.
I'll never be able to use my wheelchair. It'll get stuck.
And if Scalar knew that I had to swap the art, she'd know that it was you. I couldn't let her do that to us. I got desperate. Told her I'd do anything she wanted.
And I emphasized anything. Anything, Inco. It was a blank check for her to use.
Oh.
She used it for my art. I've never felt so insulted before.
That's how I got mixed up with her.
I let out a deep and heavy sigh. Olivia, I can understand why, but...
I want to hug you.
I heard how Mia was threatening you before I came in. Even when you're doing her work to save her skin, she's still treating your art, and more importantly, you, like garbage. My words ripped through the Gator girl's fragile heart, her face contorting in a fierce snarl even as her eyes grow wet. You're miserable.
Idiot.
You know that. Olivia looks away from me, her face scrunching up as tears well in her eyes.
I don't know what to do. I don't even know I can trust her to keep her word.
As she said, Mia doesn't lose anything out of this, really.
And my voice is slowly becoming a father impression.
Oh no, Olivia, you're on fire!
That's why it's so dry.
I hate being stuck in this wheelchair. And now that you know what's going on, Mia has a noose around both our necks.
Yeah, you just gotta say Rocky Road.
I gotta go get some Rocky Road.
Just leaves the game.
The gravity of the situation settles in. Feels like something in me is both frozen over and ablaze.
Hey.
There's only 6 months left in the semester. It's not like she's asking for something impossible. Like my virginity. It'd be impossible for me to give that to her.
Wait, why? Olivia, explain, please.
I mean...
I can't give something that's not there.
Her eyes regain some fire as she smiles.
Sorry, I have apple bread in my mouth.
Yum. Did you bring
Apple
enough for
bread.
everybody?
No.
Because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Unfortunately, I can't download it on
You just
the
had a
uploaded-
protein bar, though.
That's
Take a
fair. I did
picture
have
of
a
it,
protein
and
bar.
post it, and share.
Does a protein bar count as dinner?
How big was it?
I mean, I'll be honest. I muted a couple times to have a couple like McDonald's burgers.
It was about Snickers.
Double?
Well, it was 2 McDoubles.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess McDoubles aren't that big.
Oh, now I want McDonald's
You
right now.
buy 2, you get 1 for $1.
That's cool.
I remember when they used to just be a goddamn $1.
Yeah.
Pause stream, everyone. We're gonna go get McDonald's.
I'm reminded of what's been taken from me. The actual dollar menu.
Yeah.
Damn
I mean,
you,
to be-
Ronald.
It's not really McDonald's fault.
Yes, it is.
No,
Ronald's
it's
got that
Biden's fault.
clown
This is
magic.
Biden's America.
He's got that clown magic. He could have kept it $1.
Biden.
That clown's gone too far.
Joe Biden took my $1 McDoubles.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks so much. I was about to say it.
I'll just have to tough it out. Keep making art to shut her up until this whole stupid thing can blow over.
I think a part of her also likes doing this.
She likes being bullied.
See, she likes
No,
it. She's a sub.
No, I just meant because it's somebody who's appreciating her art.
Yeah, that too. But she's a sub-gator is the real moral we're getting here.
Thanks, Dino Obama. Dino Obama.
Dino Obama.
I said it first. Take that.
She's been going through this for so long, and she's still... That's just... I'm out of options, and so is she. I just blurt out the first thing that comes to mind. I shit myself.
I shat myself.
Why not tell...
Jesus.
Why not tell Scalar about what Mia's making you do? Nah, Twinkie, you gotta go further. Brachiosaurus, Odinobama.
Brachiosaurus Obama.
Are you out of your mind? You saw how she handles things here, especially with Ben. With that auditor breathing down her neck.
Exactly, so we could blackmail her to get rid of this blackmail.
It's actually not a bad idea.
You can't solve blackmail with more blackmail.
Nonsense.
Patrick, I don't think this blackmail can get any bigger.
Nonsense!
I'm trying to avoid getting caught.
Right. Okay, Eoticon? You're already crippled, you can't do much worse. For a split second, I see her mask crack. A real worry evident in those silver eyes shaking.
No.
She probably doesn't want to disappoint, like, the one good person she looks up to. Olivia makes a show of clearing her throat.
Mr. Eoticon doesn't need to hear this either.
I can't disappoint my hero, the man who throws random people off cliffs.
You know he'd be able to.
Someone just flew by the window.
Oh, is it lunchtime already?
I can do this on my own.
Oh god, Olivia's been wearing the Majora's Mask the whole time? It cracked? Her balled up fists quake wildly after they slam into her armrests, and the Gator girl does her best to hide her wince. I really don't think we can fix this if we're not working together.
There's nothing to fix. I told you I have it under control. Just please, Inco, I need you to trust me on this. Don't ruin this for me.
I do trust you! Her voice is softening, as if she's been fully drained now.
I can handle it. I told you.
Her fists unfurl and continue shaking. I take one of her hands, ignoring her indignant sputters as I delicately cradle it in my palm. Her protests die down into a pained whine when my thumb ever so slightly presses down on a joint. All this time, you've been doing your best, Olivia. My soft words draw out an even softer breath from her.
He's had me drawing for a group almost daily.
It must hurt a lot after so long.
And Lunara is probably a part of that group. And again,
the
just
other
disappointed.
just disappointed. The other girl too, whose name Nadia, I want to say.
Kiara, I think.
Kiara. I keep
Kiara
forgetting
sounds
that.
right.
Maybe it does. But it's nothing I can't work through.
Yeah, since your legs don't work, all that energy goes back up into your arms, giving them double the strength. I saw that in Spy Kids. You can't. Why can't you trust me to help then? And I know I said a lot of stupid things, but really, on this, I can do good.
Just trust me, bro.
It's not that I don't trust you, Inco. It's just that I'm into this. Is that I trust everyone else. Wait, what? Oh, I did trust everyone else. And they all failed me. So please stop asking about fixing me.
Should I make you worse?
I could make her worse.
I don't want to fix you. I want you to be bad. Or fixing things, I mean.
Olivia, you're not a thing.
You're a people.
No, I'm a vegetable.
Is that what this is
You're
about?
only half vegetable. That's why you're green.
I turned myself into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
And I call myself Pickle Live.
I call myself Pickle Cripple.
I'm
call
Cripple
myself-
Rick!
I call myself Pick Olivia.
Olivia's burning out at this point.
I turned myself into a cripple.
She's already hurt badly. I can feel her hand still shaking. It's beyond the point that either of us alone can handle. So we do the fusion dance. I let go of Olivia's hand, watching as she takes back her hand and settles it against her chest.
The fusion's only half crippled.
Only one leg works, the other one not so much.
Got one useless leg.
Speaking of one useless leg, I actually saw a dog out in the parking lot of my apartment earlier today. It was very sad. Luckily, it turned out that the owner was nearby, and I understand why they don't need a leash for this dog. But yeah, it was just
It's not a runner with 3 legs.
it's got a shit leg. It's really sad looking, and obviously it's not doing great because like it had to keep on stopping to rest. But it still had a very happy look on the doggo's face. And I suppose the reason I bring this up is just because, in a way, it is very it's nice to see the dog still happy despite barely being able to walk.
And Olivia reminded you of that dog.
Yeah,
You just want to give her a pat on the head and watch her tail wag.
yeah.
Exactly.
I
want to hog that dog.
I hook a nearby chair leg with my foot and drag the seat closer. Close enough that I could sit right down next to the baryonyx.
What?
Great, Hinkle, now we're all depressed.
But it's not. I mean, it was very
Wait,
sad.
I mean, at least have a dog with one shit leg is better than a dog with one good leg.
Little brother, no.
No, brother, he can make it on his own. Little Gator, she can make it on her own. Yeah. we were young once too, Khazard. We all watched
I actually
Homestar.
didn't get it.
Oh, fuck. What was the
Homestar
name of the
Runner.
one he made for Strong Sad?
I forget.
The elephant with 2 legs.
Inco?
I find that being next to her like this makes it easier for what I'm about to say.
Marry me.
Olivia, do I love Olivia? Breathe in, breathe out.
I forgot.
Olivia,
about
can you
that.
help me in romancing Olivia?
Meeting her eyes once again, I speak my honest thoughts.
I'm gay.
Mr. Eoticon can help Olivia.
He can kill Mia.
Tenderfoot, that was it.
Her teeth grind together, as though contemplating mauling my face off.
So you gotta cut helping another student.
I just love when you playing a sound, you guys, and then the chat redeems the same sound. Please hear me out. Olivia, can you throw it back?
Oh, why that makes me laugh every time. I want to trust you, Inco, but I'm just scared that Iadakon will hate me forever for this. Olivia, it's a high school teacher. It won't matter what he thinks in 6 months.
Do you owe him money? No?
Honestly, I've seen
Then
what
he won't hate you forever.
you've seen what he does to people he hardly knows. If he hated you, it'd probably be very obvious.
It's also really bad, so maybe don't tell him.
He's the only one that's ever made me feel like my heart is worth something. That and the person who's currently blackmailing me for my art. I can't lose him.
Well, I mean, it's not it's not that hard to find him. We just follow the screams. See, like that, he's nearby. Oh, he's getting closer.
He's getting closer. He knows
Instead
what
of-
people are talking
Instead of
about
like the
him.
sonar ping, it's the screams.
Look,
No.
we can get you out of this.
Thank you for that one. That's a good one.
We could get you out of the situation, not the wheelchair, to clarify.
No.
Oh, Vigil Face has one now.
No.
I like that.
No.
Okay, I gotta
We're really
stop.
turning into a...
Oh god, the
Having a
soundboard.
conversation here.
No, the soundboard can
turning into a
communicate with
YouTube
itself. It's gate sentience.
No, what? No, what?
Now we just need the T-paint. Okay.
Don't give him ideas.
Of course, yeah. Of course, the Yatakan will understand. Even go to bat for you. I seen him carrying one around a bit. It had red on it, so I'm a little concerned. And if you're the one to speak up, it means you're the one getting back at Mia. She won't have power over you. You haven't told her your true name yet, right?
Hey, I can't just give it all up like this. I'm gonna say this later in our relationship too, I think. Hey, how can I trust you with my entire future? You have nothing to lose. I have everything. I have everything!
Well, except working legs.
I'll lose my work. Oh, wait.
Yeah, you guys are spicing it up.
I mean, we also ruined the shit out of the last emotional scene, so...
That's just what we do. That's what you come here for.
It's how we cope.
I think the scene is still perfectly fine in emotional. But...
Yeah.
Can you trust the Otacon? Will he
I mean, look, if it gets ending one tier of emotional, then we just...
We'll have to slow it down, yeah.
I mean, we don't have to. It just happens.
Yeah, it just happened. Like I was speechless during ending
Yeah.
one. I couldn't make a joke.
If Olivia or Mia pulls out a gun, will he really just let that happen?
Apparently so.
Mia has no reason to not throw you under the bus. Does he?
Of course not. Mr. Yagakon is an anime villain. He's the only teacher that's never given up on me.
Because he's an anime villain.
I'm here with you too. You guys are like the Olympian gods watching man take your fire. I love that description.
No one said Ben, did they?
Well, we can't hear it. Only
Not-
Kaz can hear what they're doing.
No one
No,
said.
but-
Well, you said it
But he didn't
now, so
know.
it's retroactive, Bell. You're not alone, Olivia. But you need to accept our help. Please. Olivia looks me in the eyes for a few seconds before sharply snapping her face downward. Her body then begins to quiver, almost as if she trembles with a mixture of cold and fear. Legit forgot what the bell button was for. How could you forget, Pixel? It's Big Ben. Olivia.
Scruffy's fucking on top of it.
I get up from my chair and reach around to grasp her shoulder to try and comfort her somewhat.
Buy her dinner first.
And then I give her a suplex.
It's okay. I'm here for you.
It's what?
It's what?
It's
Okay. There you go. There you go, Khazard.
Olivia's shaken lessens, giving me hope that my words were starting to reach her. But not 2 seconds after those thoughts crossed through my mind, Olivia's shaking resumes once again.
No.
The shaking's followed by sniffling, at which point I notice tears rolling down Olivia's snout and falling right into her lap.
no make it.
Well, those really went far.
Before I could finish my words, Olivia lunges forward and wraps her arms around my abdomen, bringing me forward and burying her face in my stomach.
See, chat, she can lunge.
Olivia's saying, "I want to hug that human."
Would you call these crocodile tears?
Well, technically, they're alligator tears.
Oh no, she's gonna suplex us!
She has the fucking upper body strength to suplex without legs. That's amazing. Right, Mary Lotus.
At which point, she begins to let out what I can only describe as a pain-filled wail. Aww.
Sounds a bit like...
Yes, that noise.
You should add the Left 4 Dead Hunter noise. I don't know.
Honestly,
I don't know what noise that is, but I will add that.
It's very similar to.
I've got one spot left. We're gonna have to start purging if you want to get new sounds on.
Well, I can add that for the chat at least after this.
That's fair. That's fair.
At first, I'm left utterly frozen in place, hands raised and eyes wide. Nothing in my life has ever prepared me for a situation such as this. No, Inco. You know what to do.
How did that Gator?
Option to suplex pops up on screen. I place...
It looks like he's picking her up.
The whole fucking chair.
He's doing that. He's doing the bar mitzvah dance.
He's lifting up the whole fucking chair. I'm carrying this Gator.
Kirby air ride music begins to play. You know the one.
What?
Item drop from Kirby's Air Ride.
The Jewish one, the Jewish sounding
No, you didn't
theme.
have to tell him that. You could have just looked it up and played it, and he would have figured it out immediately.
I feel like everyone just knows it as the Jewish song from Kirby's Air Ride.
I've never even heard this meme.
All right, hold on. I'll put it in the
I know the
context
song.
for you.
It
I
sounds
know
like
the
a-
song you mean when you said that. I loved Kirby's Air Ride, but I just never really knew that was like a meme before.
Well, yeah, but it's like
sounds,
you hear
it sounds
it
like
sounds
a Yiddish
like
bar
the
mitzvah.
most. It sounds like the most stereotypically Jewish song ever.
Yeah, I just didn't know that was a meme.
Well, it is.
I place my
It
other
just
hand.
sounds like something you'd say at a Yiddish bar mitzvah. Okay, sorry, you go ahead.
I place my other hand on Olivia's other shoulder and slowly take a single knee, bringing me to eye level with her. Will you marry me?
It still looks like he's just lifting up the whole chair, and I love that.
The best part about that video is the comments.
Aww.
Sorry, what did you make? What did you say? Inco asked.
Will you marry me? Because he got on me. Aww.
No.
Oh, no make Gator crow.
This got the energy of the rooftop and Snoop game.
Still would have been a better response than what I got to my proposal.
Wait, better?
I
Because
mean,
she said yes.
Well, she said yes eventually.
Oh, okay.
She fell off the zip line. Yes.
Oh,
She said yes and then immediately fell.
That's what you were doing. I saw your picture and I didn't know what it was because
Yeah, we were
ziplining makes
ziplining.
sense. But
Yeah, it was moments
ziplining
before
makes sense. But
disaster.
I don't know why I thought this ziplining makes so much more sense. I thought you two were in a mine shaft, and that sounded like such
a mine shaft where there's visible sky behind you.
It goes down, is what I thought. They were at the top, and it goes down.
They're doing Minecraft IRL.
All right.
I thought that's
Actually,
what
it's funny you should say that because Amanda looked at the picture and was like, "The shadows on your face looked like soot." And,
see, I'm not crazy.
There you go. You guys should have a Minecraft wedding.
But so the idea was that like she would come ziplining into one of the platforms and I'd be on one knee with the ring out. Now, two problems with this. Number one, I'm not insane enough to bring a ring ziplining with me.
Yeah, that sounds like a recipe for disaster.
So I ended up. Well, thank you, Khazard. So I brought a ring pop with me.
Yes, I noticed that was a ring pop on the picture, and I thought, is that what he actually proposed with? And I thought, no, he couldn't.
You have to preserve that freeze pop.
I have another picture. I don't remember if I shared it or not. It is a picture of the ring pop on the forest floor 80 feet down. So I was justified in my decision to not.
Some very lucky deer is going to make another happy deer very lucky. I mean, another lucky deer very happy.
Some combination of those words you just said. But, yeah. So what ended up happening was I'm down on one knee. She's ziplining in. You know, I didn't think about the fact that when somebody's flying through the air at like 40 miles an hour, it's probably not 40 miles an hour. That's probably incredibly dramatic. It's probably like 15.
Yeah, 15 sounds about right. Still fast.
Just the chat. She said yes eventually while you two were on the zip line. It sounds like you pushed her while and she was hanging off. You persuaded her and followed because of the implication.
I took her ziplining because she's not gonna say no because of the implication.
So like I was thinking like she'll see me as she's ziplining in, but no, a person ziplining through the air is paying attention to the ziplining they're doing. So that didn't work fantastically. And then I'm like, she's still recovering from the ziplining she was just doing, and not only half noticing that I like the way she described it. She's like, all she really thought to herself is, why is he on the ground? and then
is he hurt?
And then I asked, will you marry me? And then her first response was, with a ring pop?
and then did you have to explain to her that the ring pop wasn't the actual
Hinkle,
ring?
if you should have followed up with, it's because you're so sweet.
And then she left him.
and then she ziplined backwards.
she just ziplined back
justifiably, some might say.
Just uphill zip lines away because of it.
See, Khazard, you have the correct idea because of the implication.
Alright, is that actually true, PB Pixel? 160 miles an hour is how fast zip lines
That's
go?
impossible.
No, I saw this
that's
thread.
Faster than a jet car.
I saw this
That's
thread.
faster than terminal velocity.
No. I saw this thread that was of this schematic for a zipline that was being proposed in an area that was made to be so shallow because they had very little line to work with. I think it got up to like 160 or 180 miles.
Steep.
Yeah, so it got very steep. So I think by physics standards, it shot up to like 200. No, I think it was higher than that, and then stopped suddenly in like 40 feet. So
that
it's
doesn't
like
seem possible because terminal velocity I think is under 100 miles per hour. If you were to drop straight down, you would eventually go that speed and no further. So I figure that seems like logically it couldn't go faster than terminal velocity.
Maybe if you get a push or something. But basically this
time
with
propulsion, obviously, with propulsion, obviously you can go faster than that. But just falling, which is what ziplining is doing, just on a controlled system. Probably couldn't go faster.
In long story short, basically, this schematic that was almost built for a real place was a zip line that reached maximum speed, maximum velocity, and had no room to slow down or stop. So you would basically get pulled immediately.
Also, I'm wrong. Terminal velocity is around 150 miles per hour. So I guess that does make sense.
It's not too far off.
It's apparently a good 450 light years per second, which is, I have to imagine what Twinkie Chief was saying there. You know what? I'm sticking with Twinkie Chef because that's more appealing.
Twinkie Chief, Twinkie Chef. I do like it. Both sound good.
Twinkie Chief is when Master Chief, fell off his diet.
Speaking of being a Twinkie chef, next time you have a Twinkie and you also have strawberries around, cut up one strawberry into 4 quarters of a strawberry, and then shove those 4 quarters into the bottom of the Twinkie where the holes are, and then eat that.
For a second, I thought you.
Congratulations, you've just assaulted a Twinkie.
It's
For
okay,
a
'cause it
second, I
tastes
thought you
delicious.
meant shove 4 actual quarters in there. Wait, where are you going with this?
It makes it taste richer.
Then, without saying a word, I tighten my embrace, allowing her arms to wrap around my neck as I wrap my arms around hers.
And then I messed up my joke.
And then Mia's outside the door, getting off to this as well. She likes this stuff.
Now I'm the cuck. Now I'm the cuck. And surprisingly, I'm into it.
My waist is pulled closer too by her boa-like tail that's become an impromptu belt harnessing me to the Gator girl.
Why are you talking about zip lines and Twinkies?
There's a distinct thumping on my chest, rhythmic and relaxing.
But anyway, just to recover my image a little bit, she did immediately afterwards say yes.
Excellent. Well, that's good. That's better than what the.
I think
that's
she
better.
yeah, in her ziplining state, did genuinely think at first I was making a joke, and I was like, damn it. I spent so much time thinking, what do I hold? What do I hold? And I was like, I was thinking maybe the ring pop would be too misleading. Like I was just making a joke, but I went with it, and fuck. And it was fine. Other than that,
And it worked out.
It's a fun
I
memory.
think it makes sense. Usually, if you catch them, I don't think anyone truly knows the moment they're about to be proposed to. So she might have just been off guard in general. Even if you had a real ring with you, maybe she would have been a little off guard. Like, oh my god, is this really happening?
No one expects the Spanish proposal,
just propose in Spanish.
which really tore you apart. I'm sure.
But yeah, maybe I was just too good at hiding it.
I think you even called me Twinkle in the earlier stream. Yeah, I think I did, Twinkie. I think it was because we were on one of those MLP rants.
Twinkle, sprinkle.
Twinkle sounds like a good pet name.
The realization that it's her heart sets my face ablaze, but also brings a smile to my lips. I close my eyes and let myself become lost in the warmth of Olivia's embrace.
Oh no, I've gone blind.
And deaf. When we break apart, I check on our time limit. My phone,
No. Oh wait, I was already done.
There was no mariachi band PV Pixel.
because he hates them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he didn't want any Rexicans nearby.
My phone says there's still 20 minutes before school's out.
I just like the image of a mariachi. I love the image of a mariachi band ziplining, playing alongside the proposal. Like, it just sounds like just such a it's something you'd see out of a comedy.
No, that would be way too confusing.
Hopefully Yadakon has a
I
free
specifically wanted the opposite of that.
Hopefully Yadakon has a free period right now. I mean, Mia's been talking about them a bunch. Maybe he got one from somewhere.
Oh.
That was a good time to oof. You ready? Olivia gives a small nod. I get up and start toward the door. Boy, when we walk into Miss Prockley's class with you crying and stuff, she's gonna wonder how bad of a shit this was.
How bad of a shit.
Olivia's door held open with the back of my shoe. I look back to her. As Olivia wheels over, she grunts with each push. I like that, actually. Staggered that. Ah, crap. I'm an idiot.
Yes.
When she reaches me, Olivia gives me a very meaningful look. Though I don't really get what its intent don't really get its intent until her tail wraps itself around my wrist. Oh, right. Taking Olivia's reins for her, we start towards our art teacher's room in companionable silence.
The fact that there was no choice involved in this is somewhat ominous, really.
Yeah, we're being set up for a disaster moment.
Yeah, like I was actually surprised that we didn't get a choice yet on what to say to the Gator girl.
Yeah, I thought we were definitely gonna have a choice of trust Olivia, speak up, or something.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes next, because this might still be a tense moment.
Yeah, check this out. Kickflips wheelchair. That'd be impressive. Man. I can't wait to just go home and relax. Maybe open a bag of chips. Olivia's tremoring has fallen to a 2 on the Richter scale, so that's nice. I'm not sure why we care about Richter that much.
I think he's pretty good in Super Smash Brothers.
So she's seen enough Mia to last a while. Then again, so have I. She'd probably kill us if she saw us sneaking off. We're near the end of it all. It's nearly over. It's the first bit of quiet that we get. Just the sounds of Olivia and I walking through the halls. That feels ominous. Oh, Inco, why do you keep tempting fate?
Yeah, the music stopped too, which is unnerving.
Olivia's gripping my wrist pretty hard. Guess she's still pretty tense. Yeah, people are spamming Naomi. Say, maybe there's a massage place around here. That'd be pretty nice right now. Wait a second. Just the sounds of Olivia and I walking through the halls? It's quiet. Too quiet.
Too quiet.
3 quiet.
4 quiet.
Something ancient awakens in me. An icy chill races down my spine as if there's a knife poised just behind my back.
What?
Oh wait, it's about 4 of them, set on a tail. The Gator girl tenses, head stiffly turning. Her pupils slowly shift to mine, and their contraction to pinpoints bring attention to the danger my ancestral instincts are warning me of.
Forget about me, bitches! Sup?
Oh no.
You two trying to run a...
Fight or flight reflexes kick in. Zero thought on my end. My body just chose to book it. Choose to run a train. We haven't decided on who it is yet.
I don't have to be faster than her. I just need to be faster than
Oh,
Olivia.
animation!
Oh my goodness!
Oh.
Glitter on my face! Ah!
Oh.
The glitter burns! I hate keep things in my eyes!
Oh god. Run!
One.
Quickly, before we run out of budget!
Inco, the animation budget is dying. Quick!
No! Elevators! My only weakness!
I want to see her pry that open.
It's made out of metal! I can't do anything!
That screen would make good for the soundboard for chat, I bet.
We used up the whole budget and I didn't get anything out of it!
Yeah, I was also looking at that those thighs.
Shima
and
is
that
once
thigh
again a
unit.
bridge Taya.
No, that is mainly where my Naomi and Mia voices come from. Is a bit of a bridge Taya, and also the Gamer Grumps Zelda. The Game Grumps Zelda is another big inspiration. They make her crazy.
There's something about friendship.
Friendship!
Of all,
What a Naomi moment!
of all the pictures he could have thrown her tail into, he picked the one covered in glitter.
Who just makes an entire picture made out of pink glitter? I thought this was an art school!
That's no good.
Yeah, it's an art school. We didn't say they were good.
Friendship sucks.
Penguins.
For a
Don't
moment,
you dare doubt the name of friendship!
For a moment, I wonder if the deafening noise of the metal doors being hit is from Mia punching it in rage, or accidentally slamming into it after chasing after us.
Fuck you!
I'll break as many bones as I have to as long as yours
like 3 eviscerations.
The elevator finally begins its descent downwards.
I don't know why my tail is serrated, but I'm gonna use it.
Hey, yo, the pizza here.
Okay, pizza. Hold on.
Then when the elevator opens up on the next floor, it's Mia holding the pizza.
It's cool. I'm not me when I'm hungry.
I exhale deeply. Olivia gasps for breath. My arm stings from Olivia's razored grip. Good thing I have a jacket. Her claws have shredded the sleeve. I think it may have even drawn blood, but it's way less than what Mia would have done.
He's really good at drawing.
Damn, she ripped his drip.
I shake my arm a bit, and Olivia retracts her hand apologetically.
She ripped his drip and rizzed his drizz.
Also, I was noting that Mia was actually screaming in the game, and we haven't had voice acting yet of any kind so far, so that was impressive. I didn't know they got a voice actress for Mia, at least hearing her scream.
I wonder who did that scream.
The same one who voiced Samus's one line in Dread, where she screams. Well,
Is
except
that
two
actually
lines,
true, or...
Oh, no, have you played Dread?
Yeah. No,
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
asking, is that actually... Do you actually know that that's the same voice?
No, I was just making a joke because I thought it was funny. Like, Samus has a voice actress, but it's specifically 2 of her lines are just her screaming in anger. And Mia's only line in this game is screaming in anger. I'm going to think it's funny.
And another one of her lines is speaking another language.
You can also hear her growl. Oh. They put all the budget into Mia.
Mia took up all the budget.
They
She's
could
the
be
real thief
also
of this
just
game.
like generic things you can get off of.
Yeah, I guess it's when it could. You mean it could have been like a what do you call it? Like a public domain scream or something.
Let us believe that they found a phenomenon to do this.
You know what I'm
likely
talking
they
about,
did.
though? Those like sound packs that like notoriously Nintendo used one to make the chant in the Fire Temple. That turned out what they had was a chant from some Muslim chant.
Yeah, and they had to change it in all the other editions. There was actually it's funny that there are 2 Islam-related changes to Ocarina of Time, because the other thing is that the symbol on the mirror shield was a moon and star, like a crescent moon and star, like the symbol of the Islam religion, and they had to change that in the sequel.
That one feels like they should have realized what they were doing.
Yeah, maybe this. I mean, maybe Japan just didn't.
Why
know.
did they care? I mean, in Zelda 1, isn't there a cross on the shield?
No, I don't think there's ever maybe not in. Yeah, actually, you're right. There is a cross on one of the Zelda shields.
Maybe it's not. I mean, maybe it's not so much Nintendo, but maybe the Sero rating. Because I remember, what was it? They had like some of the change they did in Smash Ultimate with some. No. Yeah, I think some changes for Smash Ultimate, and then like a lot of those costume changes when they re-released Dokapon Kingdom Hinkle, were because Japanese ratings, their version of the ESRB Sero got a lot more strict.
I also hate to be that guy, but some of these changes came after 9/11, so. Yeah. Maybe they were concerned about that.
I do remember the mirror shield looking like that now.
Yeah, it had a cool crescent and star design.
Yeah, I guess
that I didn't even. I associated it with the Gerudo long before I associated it with Islam.
A second carpet has hit the Deku tree.
Yeah. I actually, now that I'm looking at it, I feel like it doesn't look like anything Muslim related that much.
You don't think so? Because hold on, give me a second. Because I thought it looked like surprisingly close to it. Was the reason they changed it
backwards. But I guess there's a justification of still making that be a bad thing because it is a mirror shield.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, I mean, it's a crescent moon and a star.
I have mixed feelings on this one, but I absolutely agree with the decision to take the Muslim chanting out of the Fire Temple song, because regardless of whether or not it insults you, it's also just really takes you out. Like, if you know what it is, it really imagine if like a song in Zelda just have like the Lord's Prayer in it, like.
That'd be cool, though. You ever heard the the Civilization?
Literally Civilization 4.
Okay, but that's not like Civilization is about an alternate version of real life. Like it wouldn't make any fucking sense for it to exist in a Zelda game.
Link, turn on the TV. They hit Hyrule Castle.
I do see what you're saying with that, with like stuff in real life existing in Zelda is a little weird.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
It's-
common in all the early Zeldas. Like, there's early art of Link praying before a crucifix. It's weird.
Yeah, I thought that was really neat. The idea of, like, as I've seen that early concept art of Link praying before a statue of Christ, and I thought that was really interesting, the idea, because, like, Christianity, Japan and East Asia in general didn't have great first contacts with Christianity, if I remember correctly. So it's like the concept of the religion doesn't usually get a lot of positive. It doesn't get a lot of positive portrayal.
I think a lot of it is them probably looking at like Western art of knights and like, oh, they're always praying to these Jesus guys. All right, let's use that as a basis for our art.
Yeah, it's like
they want Link to be a knight, like a Western knight.
Oh, yeah, or it could be the Evangelion route. Yeah, it just looks cool.
Yeah, I mean, it does look cool, true.
But it also feels like it has
being
this...
that it's generally rare in Japan, in works of Japan at least, for seeing it depicted so cool. Usually it's not brought up, or if it is, it's depicted as the the bad guys or the weak guys compared to the 1,000 times folded over Nippon steel.
It's just Link, the image of Link praying. It just makes me think of how people do that fan art of like Goku or Naruto praying to Jesus on the cross. Naruto, or like the one where it's like they photoshopped the Rasengan out of Naruto's hand and put in the Bible, and he's shouting, "Believe it!"
I fucking love the edits where it's like Goku and Vegeta praying to they bowing their heads to Mecca, like they're bowing their heads like praying.
Mosque or something.
Yeah, like it's all the Muslim Dragon Ball edits. I think are really funny.
What was the one?
Especially
It's
the
like
ones
the
where it
one
was
with
Goku and Vegeta with a beard.
Yeah. I
Does the
always love
beard
the
get
one
bigger?
picture of like it's like Superman and a couple other guys trying to lift the cross, and Jesus is like, not so easy, right? Anyway.
Also, oh yeah, I think it's Hinkle's line now.
Oh, so it is. Sorry.
Oh God, are you okay?
No, I'm not.
She needs some rocky road.
It's
Good. Neither am
need
I.
some
I think.
rocky road.
I think I actually did shit myself this time.
You made me angry. Very. Forget it.
What happens when we reach the bottom? Do you think we should ride it back to the top to trick her and thinking she'll be waiting there?
That would be funny. You start like cat and mousing her with the elevator. Sooner or later, one of us is gonna give up.
Mia will be waiting for us.
Well, eventually, she's gonna get tired.
Olivia removes the key from its slot.
It won't open.
So am I trapped in here with you, or are you trapped in here with me then?
We're trapped with each other, Inco.
Aw.
Just don't make any noise. Don't put your penis in my mouth.
Her sight is based on movement.
Hey, Inco, guess what? What? Death roll.
The elevator reaches the bottom. Just as Olivia said, without the key, the outmoded chamber simply powers down.
It seems like a dangerous. Like what happens if you lose the key?
Well,
How do
I mean, the
you
logic
lose the
is
key
you
when
need
you're
the
in
key
the
to get in
elevator?
there.
Well, you need the key to get in.
Yeah, what if you drop it and you're like crippled in such a way that it makes it difficult to pick it up off the floor?
What if you drop it and become
Well, if you have that, your arms
it's
would be
presumed
crippled.
you still have to put the key in there, and then I assume once the doors open, it stays open until you close it from the outside. Just because if that were to happen.
What if the key slides into a crack or something? I mean, I
mean,
know
you
the
could also
elevator
just
doors have
yell,
the
and
crack.
you could yell, and I assume there's also probably an emergency button.
Yeah. Also, it's all. I mean, the school is like what, 2 or 3 stories. They probably could. You could just open it probably at any point, and there's a door. But the wheelchair would be the problem. If she can get a new one. Silence. There's a small gap under the door letting light in. There's nobody there. And it's like Mia's like going like spider mode on the doorway of the elevator to like hide her shadow.
Yeah, she's like legs and hands on each side of the door frame. She doesn't even have to do that. She just has to stand to the side. But I like the idea of her standing like in the elevator, the hallway, just hands and feet propping her up.
And then the gap starts getting bigger. There's fingers reaching in.
We sit in the dark, empty cabin for what feels like minutes. Xenomorph
Because it is.
Mia. I would that if there's not art of Xenomorph Mia in a week, I'm disappointed. I'm
Sorry, I don't know. I kind of got distracted. Did anyone read "What if you drop the key and accidentally push the neurotoxin button"?
The what button?
The neurotoxin.
It's in
Every school has it. It's your fault if you push it.
And then Twinkie Chief responds with, "You die and never defeat the Combine."
Oh no! Somebody has accidentally unleashed the Nero deadly toxin.
Those are not the right order.
GLaDOS is having
Parents
a
you are
moment.
trying to reach do not love you.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
And impressive. Maybe they work in company.
Impressive. I fucking love Portal's humor. It's so fucking good.
Oh, good. My slow cat module made it into this thing.
Splicer Mia from Bioshock 1 opening.
I pressed
Is it
close.
someone new?
I pressed close to Olivia while we waited out.
I will not imitate the shriek she does.
I could feel her tail wrap around my ankle, which thankfully won't rip my clothing apart. The phrase 7 minutes in heaven surfaces in my mind and is buried immediately.
Do not
Lean over and
not
whisper, "Can I sit in your lap?"
do not lewd the emotionally distraught Gator.
My legs are tired. Can I use your chair? You've been sitting all day. Come on.
7 minutes and
It's a bit warm in here.
shh.
She's panicked. Heavy, rapid footsteps zone in on us, accompanied by the sound of ripping paper. Mia's destroying everything on the walls.
She's in the walls. She's in the goddamn walls! You fuckers had better still be in there! And you better be fucking! You fuckers! If you cowards run away, so help me, Raptor Jesus!
She's got a lot of frustrations to work off.
Help me, Raptor Jesus!
She's right in front of the door.
I can't believe it's crippled without you!
I hear her heavy breathing and soft thuds as she attempts to put an ear to the door a few times. She keeps missing.
Do I even have ears?
I tried to stay as silent as possible, but I'm afraid that the homicidal
I hear
parasite...
you chuckling! I hear you laughing in there! You keep trying to hide from me, but you're making it really difficult to not be there! Ah, what the fuck? Why does this school have such shitty alarms?
But I'm afraid that the homicidal parasaur can hear my heart hammering in my chest and pants scrapping horror. And also the very loud pants scrapping.
I can smell it in there!
Like,
I smell the shit covering the floor!
It is just echoing. I am terrified, right? I do not have the best diet.
Didn't we have something for this? Oh, here we go.
Mia, with no intention to vent her frustrations verbally, resorts to the next best thing. Physical therapy. Oh, so I see Ben just happened to pass by. We're sounded by the sounds of ripping paper, dented lockers, and drywall fracturing.
Ow, my wrist! Ow, my other wrist!
On occasion, something hits the elevator door again. Mia sees the yellow liquid coming out of the elevator. Olivia and I don't dare move. I hear other voices. Mia's drawn attention to herself.
shoulder! Ah, my other shoulder! Do you want one less horn? I got enough blades on my tail for all of you, I think!
Giraffe.
You know, after this, she's gonna be more crippled than you, Olivia.
Fuck the giraffe! Fuck everything it stands for!
That's no good.
It's me. No, it's not.
Yeah, it's just a sorted voice.
Find someone, quick.
Fuck you, fuck you, random citizen! I fucking swear I've had it with that fucking luggage case on wheels! Good luck painting when you're eating through a straw, bitch legs, crock-a-cunt!
Oh god, her insults are breaking down into random words. Just
Piss
gobbled.
painting cripple!
Olivia takes a sharp breath. Silence. What was that sound? Oh god, the doors are being pried open! It sounds like a series of sharp cracks.
Hey, whoa, hey, it's all cool, we're all cool here. How are you?
I think I know what it is.
It's not what it looks like, it's, we're playing house.
Rapid footsteps echo from down the hall. Is she gone? What the fuck could have scared Mia like that? There's a light knock on the elevator door.
I'm betting it's Sully.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I kind of figured the same myself. Hey, anyone in there?
Yeah, I can't wait for it to be Eoticon.
He sounds exhausted, but it's definitely Yatacon.
How did you like my impression? Sometimes I just randomly speak as other faculty staff, just to throw students off.
I wonder what
What
Yatacon
those
could
cracks
have...
were.
Yeah, what did he do?
That was crack.
We open the door, he's just got like a chain whip in his hand. By now, my eyes have adjusted to the light. Olivia's relief is palpable and shared. My body finally relaxing and practically melting against the wall of the tiny elevator. We're going to have to tell Yatacon.
It's safe to come out. It's all clear. Everyone in the hallway is dead.
Thanks to me.
It looks. It looks like a stick of dynamite went off here, but otherwise, it's fine.
I thought honestly it was like it was the soldier Solly coming down with the riding crop the soldier has.
Yeah. I look at Olivia, who stares at the key in her hand. She moves to unlock the elevator door, but hesitates.
Sorry.
It kind of looks like ending one in here. I think our teacher's able to sense it, since his tired voice carries the weight of his worry. I mean, also, it's not like anyone else could possibly be in here.
Everything will be okay. I promise.
But she doesn't put it in. She just stares.
Is it in yet?
I don't know. You don't know that.
Olivia whispers softly. I can barely make it out.
God, please. Dino God. Is that
No, it's still God.
Yeah,
Raptor Jesus?
yeah, we have
Jesus,
Raptor
the human
Jesus,
God,
but it's just God. Putting that
the
key
Father,
in.
the dinosaur, and the Holy.
The Father,
Spirit.
the Raptor, and the Holy Spirit.
And the holy fossil.
Damn, there you go.
There it is.
Putting that key in and opening up means telling Yatacon everything. It's actually still Mia. She's just a very good voice actor. There's no way Mia is letting this slide. Nothing's a safe bet.
Gee, you should hear Yatacon's Mia impression. It's actually him ripping up the halls.
Nothing can be said for sure. He just does that so he can blame it on the students. She can't do nothing. And she can't do anything either. So
What do you do when you can't do nothing and there's nothing you can do?
She
You do
looks.
what you can.
She looks.
You
to
do what you
me
can.
As if I had an answer.
Because you must.
The key is offered to me, delicately held between two of her claws.
Take the key. Oh shit! This seems like a lot more complicated than it should be.
Yeah.
So
is
what
this...
exactly is
What, Vigil?
what exactly is going on with the mean girl?
Okay, so
So
You go.
basically, Mia found out Olivia did the cheating with the school's art contest, which could get her in a lot of massive trouble and ruin her reputation. So Mia's been blackmailing her, and Inco walked in on the discussion and got roped into it. And they were deciding, do we tell anybody or do we just deal with this? And then when they decided to tell the one good teacher, Yadakon, and walked out, Mia was right behind them, and Inco panicked and threw her tail, which stabbed Art and sprayed glitter all over her face, and she went
Well, he
ballistic.
saw
to hunt
that
them.
part.
Oh, okay.
and then she gave chase, and now they're stuck in this
Yeah,
situation.
so she's on a murder path.
Okay.
Overthinking that after explaining that, I think I've actually had time to think about the answer. I think the obvious answer here is don't take the key. We can't make this
Yeah.
decision for Olivia. She has to make this decision for
this is something
herself.
she's gotta do
I-
for herself.
Disagree.
My
would you say?
only thought is it take the key so we do it, or take the key to give her time?
No, obviously it's
No,
take
it's
the key
so
as in
easy.
do it.
Oh, okay.
I think it's don't. I think.
I think-
Well, okay,
I think it's-
let's let
I-
Hinkle speak because he's got a dissenting opinion.
My main argument is that if I was in this situation, I would not take the key, and I therefore think that that's not the right thing to do.
Or is it?
That's a pretty self-defeating philosophy. Just because it's the thing you would do. I mean, it could be the thing that
Feels
you're
like
supposed
it's
to
the
do.
most sensible thing to do. So
It's
why
a
is that the
very
wrong
bad
thing?
habit of mine of not taking charge and not helping other people out, even though they clearly need it because they said something otherwise. And in general, Olivia's main thing has been not. I don't know how to put this.
Well,
I don't want to
She's been showing poor judgment.
baby Olivia. Don't baby Olivia.
Well, then if you don't baby her, you don't want to baby her.
I
Don't take
think
the key.
I think just sitting there being like, okay, well, you do what you want is babying her.
Well,
No, it's
We've
not,
already
because-
she also.
Well, here's the thing. Because she told you before, she doesn't want you trying to fix things.
Yeah, she did say trust me on this, and they both seem to come
if you
to
wanna-
agreement on telling Yadakon.
But there's
You wanna-
nothing. Yeah,
Well, I mean, just taking the hint from before, the showing her trust would be to not take the key and trust her in her judgment in this moment.
Plus, also,
but
someone's
she
gonna
doesn't
have to.
judgment in this moment. That's the thing.
No,
They have. Also, here's the thing: they have to open the door eventually because that's the only way out. And
Right.
Yadakon knows we're in there, so us taking the key, it's not like she's never gonna open the door. She has to open it. So I think.
Right.
So it feels like we should
But it's-
take the key to let her open it, to let her be the one of facing Yad, because Yad can stay right there. To face him should be her choice to like. Well, I gotta
Not-
tell him now because he just saw the fallout of it.
it's her thing. She's got to own up to it, so let her be the one to open the door, basically.
Unless she doesn't. And
Yeah,
they
that's-
just sit in the elevator.
This is our
willing
life
to-
now. We li-
well,
we live
she's
here.
going to have to go home eventually.
Right. But like
Olivia, you're gonna
Therefore-
wait. Olivia, you'll have to use the bathroom at some point, and I'm not thirsty.
And I've already done it all over the floor in here, so clearly something's going to have to change.
I have a food. I already have my food supply. I mean, that's the only reason I can think of taking the. Don't take the key is bad because don't take the key in some roundabout way is going to mean that Olivia, we are hinting to her not to tell Iadakon by not taking the step forward. I think based on, because usually it's the previous conversation that has hints for what to do.
Yeah.
I think the previous conversation was leaning on Olivia. Like Inco was trying to talk to Olivia.
Oh, okay.
Convince her to ask Iadicon.
Is specific. The key is being specifically offered to us.
Yeah, offered. So I mean, the idea being that we were trying to convince Olivia earlier that she has to trust Iadicon, and give her the initiative to, basically take the fight to Mia.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I think is don't take the key means that we could. That's convincing her to do it herself, to basically take charge of her situation. Because so far she's been passive so far. She's just originally she's just been sitting in one spot, letting Mia push her around, and then Inco comes in and tells her to stand up for herself.
Plus, also, she can't do nothing and she can't do anything, and she's looking to me as if I had an answer. It's like, no, you have to, Olivia, have to make a move in this. You have to unlock the door. Don't put onto me. I'm a guy that thinks bullying can be solved by just talking to the bully like a PSA, which I tried twice already. But so, I mean, I feel like it's also kind of like
everything you've said. I feel like is an argument for take the key.
How we have to let her have the agency. It's kind of like the bridge thing when she's like, it almost seems like she wants to wants to be in trouble with the bridge, so we just kind of called her out on it.
I think I see what Hinkle's saying. Like, we have to let her make the decision, but her decision here is giving us the key. So if we don't take the key, it's suddenly us reversing. Like, no, you have to do what we. Because I just see the argument there. Like, I'm still
back
on
up a little bit because I just want to see the last couple things before this goes in.
Okay, so she can't do nothing. She can't do anything. So she looks to me as if I had an answer. The key is offered to me, delicately held between two of her claws.
Right. So that's why I'm having a hard time disagreeing with you, because I'm agreeing with literally everything you've said. I just don't see how anything you've said is connected to not taking the key.
But at the same time, it's trying to fix things when she asks you to not do that.
Unless she's saying, I don't know, because I feel like not taking it means we trust her and we should let her do it. But we were trying to say, why don't you, like, before the chase, don't you trust me, Olivia? Maybe this is her trusting in us.
Yeah, I mean, that could also be the thing.
She asked you first, so I think maybe cross that bridge. Show her you're willing to meet her, and she might be willing to meet you.
I mean, meeting her
would be taking the key.
Yeah, I think that's leaning on. I mean, if she's asking for you to take the key, that's her showing trust for you, which is actually, I think that's what it's leaning on. I mean, I'm still about 50-50, but I see the argument for taking the key.
Yeah, because I feel like you had it right the first time in that you're leaving the agency all to her, and yeah, maybe she wants you to make the choice because she doesn't want to have to make that choice.
Yeah, because
it's a cowardly thing to do.
Because it's all
about
facing Iadicon, and she was very concerned about facing him.
Because let's face it, either way, you're going to have to face it, so you might as well face it willingly.
Okay.
Oh, you could stay in here
and not let somebody else
leaves.
He's probably not going to.
Because
knowing him, he's not going to.
Only one person could be in the cripple elevator. Well, I guess two.
Yeah, but he doesn't even know anyone's in there anymore.
No, he does. Because Mia was banging at it, so he knows.
But
he has
Mia
the application.
also was actively saying she wasn't sure if anyone was in there anymore.
But she was also explicitly screaming about Olivia.
Right, but they also could have just gotten off on another floor already.
Well, there's only 2 floors.
Right, but again,
she would have also heard it if it went upstairs.
Yeah, but Mia outright said she wasn't sure if they were in there still.
It's just... I feel like you're overthinking it.
I'm still siding with don't take the key.
Yeah, I also
because I feel it's gonna be whoever to put the key in. You're gonna be the one standing at the door. So the first person Iadicon sees should be Olivia front and center.
PB Pixel, I don't think I'm the one making assumptions. I feel like the assumption is that he knows that they're in there.
It's a reason. Okay, I'm gonna make a point. It is. what you would call a reasonable assumption.
Right. I'm just responding to PB Pixel saying lots of assumptions. I'm not making an assumption at all.
You kind of are.
I'm saying that there are two possibilities: either he stays or he doesn't. And
I mean,
they're
thought...
equal.
Well, he says, "Is anyone in there?" And then he says,
and then
"It's safe
he
to come
asked
out."
a question. He asked a question.
Yeah, but then he's saying it's safe to come out as if now he knows somebody's in there.
He's just saying that to coax someone to come out if there's someone in there.
And then he says everything will be okay. He wouldn't follow up. He wouldn't talk three times.
Okay. I'm gonna actually go back to the earlier conversation before. Olivia doesn't want Iadakon to hate her. I feel like her, letting her make that choice, all that kind of relates into that because she'd also be showing trust in Iadakon there and not hiding from her. I don't know. It's kind of how I see it.
But again, that just goes back to me thinking everything you said is a reason to take the key.
Again, I get it. I do. I just think you're coming to the wrong conclusion.
I'm 50-50 still, because I was originally on board with don't take the key, but now I see arguments both ways.
I feel like you should trust your gut on this one, Shima.
I mean, I always like to voice the point that we've made a lot of good decisions so far. We can afford a bad one here and there.
I mean,
so even if we're wrong,
I'm not thinking about good or bad. I'm thinking of the logical thing for this.
It feels like the most logical thing is to not take the key. Because there's no... It feels like it's the right thing to do, mostly.
She's scared to face Iadakon, but if she does face Iadakon, it should be by her hand and not our hand.
Exactly, that's it. I
feel like the facing...
more as a person to be the one to have to open the door.
That's the other thing, is I feel like the facing Iadakon comes after opening the door. Like, she can still choose to not say anything after the door opens, regardless.
Yes, but it's not the literal conversation's going to happen right there. It's the literal meeting him at the door because, I trust you that it's safe.
Right, well, that's why I'm saying that taking the key, open the door, boom, now you make the decision.
I mean, I could also make the implication that you're not going to open the door. You don't know that.
No.
See, all of a sudden I shut your argument down a little bit.
No,
we click.
What does that even have to do with my argument?
It's not take the key and open the door. It's just take the key.
Yeah, we
get the implication that you are going. Okay, obviously. So you want to talk about obviously?
Yes.
We click.
I
Take
can poke
key.
holes in your argument. It's not.
And then that has nothing to do with anything.
And then we
get
a second. It's like we get a second option after take key. Open door, swallow key.
I think that we shouldn't take the key. That's it. I feel like we were right. Me and Kaz and Shima had it right, and I think your heart's in the right place, but you're just coming to the wrong conclusion.
I mean, because I feel like taking the key and opening the door is you saying, I trust you to make the right decision right now, Olivia.
But it's also not, because it's you
I'm also
fixing things again.
I'm also
it's
going...
not fixing things.
It's you...
I'm also going with Inco.
You're not... So clearly you weren't watching the earlier scene then.
Also, Inco is saying...
That's what the entire crux of that earlier scene was. Don't keep trying to fix her or things. Let her do her thing.
I like to believe the protagonist has spent this entire time thinking about it, and Iadakon left 5 minutes ago.
Yes, we've made that joke before.
Yeah, because I'm also going with, she looks to me as if I had an answer. Inco's not really sure about this situation either, so I don't think...
Dude, Inco's the reason you're in the fucking elevator, because he panicked.
Yeah, so this feels like a situation...
Don't trust his judgment.
...to be left to her.
Leave it to her. She's made somewhat more sound decisions than Inco has.
Leave it to Beaver.
Between the two, I trust her judgment more than Inco's, I'll say that.
Right, which is why you would open the door and let her do the right thing afterwards.
No, I'd let her do it because I figured Inco might eat the key if I gave it to him.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if she does it, there's far less likelihood of there being a screw-up on our end. It's all going to be her. Let her own up to it. or whatever, but it's her choice to make.
I mean, that's fair. If the decision becomes larger than just open the door and becomes Inco takes charge of the entire situation, then I will agree.
To be fair, we
have
no idea if this is going to branch.
Another thing to consider too is, again, like I said, only one person is going to be in the elevator. Even if, say, Iadakon's saying, "Hey, is anyone in there?" Even if it was empty, he knows, obviously, and Mia's, her choice of words, something happened with Olivia. He's not going to follow up and ask her later on, probably. So letting Olivia open the door now means she also has to confront Iadakon, whereas if Inco opened, he could kind of wheel her out and Olivia could say nothing, I feel. But this might be overthinking.
Yeah,
I feel like it's
no, but what I have agreed with is the fact that the choice's larger implication is Inco takes charge or doesn't. And so if you take charge in one thing, the way Inco wildly takes things beyond their logical course would be that he then takes charge of the conversation with Iadakon because he took charge of one thing and now is taking charge of the whole thing. And so therefore, fine, I agree that don't take the key.
That or Olivia pushes.
I guess I made a good point in that trusting Inco's judgment is not a good.
I'm also, I mean, I'm still slightly divided, but I'm leaning back towards where I was originally at with don't take the key. So I think the idea here is we should try don't take the key and see how it goes, unless anybody has any strong disagreements.
I think don't take the key.
I think
if
I'm going with
wrong,
don't take
I'll
the
own
key.
up to it. But
if I'm going with don't take the key because I think this is a one choice thing. If this ends up being like there's more choices immediately after this, then I feel like I would have made a different choice. But because I think this is just going to be one choice that sets the mood for the entire scene, I am saying don't take the key.
Yeah, generally these only have one choice, and there's only one quote-unquote rooftop scene per game that we've seen so far. Our rooftop
only
scene
been
was
one
the rain.
game before this, so we don't know that.
That's true.
Also, no, there's been a few choices that branch onto other things, like the doxing moment with Anon, and then dealing with Trish in Spears' office.
No, that was only one. There was only one choice that actually mattered. The other choices before that were just dialogue.
That one
changes.
choice. There was two. If you go to leave early, you just leave. But if you stay, you talk to Trish, and then a second choice comes up in that. So there's like one choice opened up multiple choices, but the other one just skips the tree entirely.
Exactly. So,
so there are multiple. So we
okay, I forgot about the leave. I forgot about the leave early choice.
The scene where they're outside in this game, in the rain, that was similar.
That was like the rooftop scene, basically.
Yeah. So, but I don't feel like that's going to be this.
Probably.
I feel like it's just going to be a one choice that sets the tone for the entire thing.
Right.
And so yeah, don't take the key.
Don't take
more
the
or less.
key.
We've come to
don't take the key. Let's see how this
key.
rolls.
That Olivia puts the key in and brings us up to the second floor. The Naomi choice, you had to stay and then ask. Right, that was another double tier one, a branching path that I unfortunately screwed up because I thought Anon was intelligent.
That was your first mistake.
My biggest mistake.
There are no smart humans in this. Only smart Neanderthals and smart Sully whatevers.
I don't think Sully is.
I like some people's thoughts here of also being torn on this. I'm just scrolling back through the chat because I don't look at it for choices go. She needs to trust in herself and Iadaka. Okay. Hey, also Pint of Pain. Thanks for stopping in. All right. Oh, my hands cup hers, eliciting a small gasp from the girl. Even with the darkened lenses of my shades, I can make out her moon silver eyes filled with all the worries of this past month.
Now I'm wondering if, like, everyone's so brightly colored with the shades on, we take them off, and it's like everyone is even more brightly colored.
Just blinding.
They're all like neon.
worries she'd endured because of our friendship. And possibly more.
Inco.
My fingers curl softly, pushing the key back into her palm. My lips move, but no sound comes out. He'll understand, Olivia. Either from my unspoken words or my comforting grip, Olivia is able to gather her courage.
Damn, putting on the bedroom eyes.
And then we fucked in the elevator.
she puts her key in her pocket and decides to keep in here for a few...
Yamakon is just standing outside the door like, that's
just
not
listening
good
to the
on
sounds
you,
of this. Attaboy.
Attaboy. Took you long enough.
Followed by screams of pain.
Oh, right. I forgot to tell him that they death roll. Really hope Cavemanon or some modder does a waiting puzzle if you wait on a choice long enough, like a secret Silent Hill ending. That'd be fun. I wonder if whatever.
How do you get the dog ending?
We share a simple nod, and her hand finally moves to the panel. Oh, it was a glass elevator the whole time. He could tell we were in there.
Well, goddamn, took you long enough. I've been out here for 30 minutes.
Wait, hold on. Yeah,
I think that was more for aesthetic than actual.
No, they're glass doors.
So Mia is apparently just blind.
It turns out parasaurs can't see through glass.
The refraction throws them off.
They just see their own reflection and freak out. With the key inserted and twisted, the dark room shudders briefly before the metal door finally starts to slide open. We're greeted by the sight of our teacher looking very haggard, his brow slick with sweat and holding some strange black rod. Oh no.
This is a beat stick. This is a beat stick. It's what the police use to beat up minorities.
How can Naomi see? Oh, the crest gives her like echolocation or something. Olivia reels back at the sight of the odd baton.
They can't see through glass, so glass is useless with them.
She does it for the aesthetics. So she can get that, that anime glare push-up.
It mass space travel, but they can't see through a glass door.
Thanks for saving us, Mr. Yadakon. Don't thank me just yet.
He raises the...
You'll wish Mia was back in the next 5 minutes.
He just raises the baton menacingly.
30 seconds later...
I'm gonna need an explanation for all this.
Mia be crazy.
She was going to hurt our...
Well, at least you'll still have... when she was done with you. So is Principal Scalar, for that matter.
He steps aside and motions us out of the elevator with a wave of the broad stick. I thought that's
some sort of reference to his ranger weapon.
I thought that said breadstick for a second.
No, the broad stick. No, the Abba the Killer uses a dagger that looks like his feather. His feather is basically his weapon. It looks like the feather forms like a small dagger blade is what he uses. Come along now. Give the janitors some time to take care of the mess.
If Inco was badass, what is this image? I like that. Let me drag this over.
I love the Mia face. It's just so fucking terrifying.
Death is incoming.
Who is this by? It says it's by
Trejos
Hurtado on Twitter.
Trejos Hurtado. Man, it really does have a strong Spanish following.
It is second only to Dragon Ball.
I don't.
Hey. Oh, it froze for me.
Holy shit. It looks like Mia tried to destroy everything within her reach in the hallway. On the ceiling, a pipe is leaking water intended for fountains and toilets. A group of dinos in overalls around the corner, looking absolutely pissed. If they have sprites, I hope it's Mario and Luigi.
Me too. That sounds great.
Our teacher waves at them and begins escorting us to his room. All the adrenaline has faded now, and I can feel the acute pain in my arm.
All right,
now you're just being obtuse.
Olivia's hand reaches back behind her head to the arm she had grabbed, and her fingers delicately loop around the spot. Just you wait, Wani / Snoot taco stands are gonna pop up everywhere in Mexico. I hope for the Snoot ones they spell taco PTACO.
That'd be great. Terra tacos.
She looks back.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Her mouth.
This guy's awesome. Fuck you, voice.
Her mouth shut tight, but her sympathetic eyes telling me she's sorry. I nod back with a comforting smile. Sure, it hurt, but I knew she didn't mean it.
I can fix her.
No.
We look forward again to the door of Yadakon's classroom. Olivia sighed and resigned herself to explaining everything to our teacher.
I did it off camera.
Just notice he has like little black thingies on his chin.
Yeah, that's also part of the dinosaur that Abba Killer's mech is based on. Top Gator is a... What kind of dinosaur was it?
Gaylord.
I thought they were like just shadows.
Okay, yeah.
No, I thought so too, and then I realized no, they're actually pretty dark compared to the rest.
I guess
All right, Top Gator is based on a dinosaur called Tupu Zuaria, and I'm probably butchering the name.
What?
But it had
know-
those little... It had those two
kinda
little things
see
underneath.
on his arms too, because I know we saw it for Ripley in Snoop game that the male Taros can have like, instead of the feathers on their arms, they have like scales. So maybe he's got that on his face. He's just got like a little scale stubble.
You can also see a bit of black on his arm there.
Yeah.
Racist.
Yeah, might be various little parts have the little black pieces to them.
Olivia looked ready to collapse. She had taken the better part of an hour explaining Mia's extortion in full detail to Mr. Yadakan. I grab Olivia's canteen and hand it to her. She greedily chugs the entire thing, gasping after and rubbing her sore throat. It was hard to get a read on what her teacher was thinking. His brow was furrowed, his fingers steepled, and he was muttering to himself.
I could tolerate the miscegenation, but cheating, my god.
Finally, with a deep sigh, he stands from his desk and looks at the exhausted girl.
I had a feeling something was going on, but to this extent.
Amateur. Should have gone farther.
Amateur hour. You should have turned the extortion around on her.
What's she gonna do? Break your legs?
You should have come forward sooner. I would have shown you how we do things back in the Mafia.
We would have broken her.
I'm in character.
What? Are you okay?
I'm just in character. I know, but we're here now, aren't we?
Yeah, this music really is top tier. I need a vinyl record of their album, of the OST.
A fair point. Still, I'm concerned that you thought nobody would notice.
The entire faculty knew. We were just wondering if you'd ever come out with it.
We were waiting with 2 declarations of your expulsion. And now everyone's gone home, and we have to wait until tomorrow for your expulsion party.
Have a good night, Adept.
I don't think anybody would care to look.
Those assignments go through dozens of eyes, you know.
What do you mean?
The truth is, kid, the game was rigged from the start. Your style, Olivia. I saw it from a mile away, and I was just waiting for you to talk to me.
Do you think we thought a human could paint that good?
I mean, look at him. He wears sunglasses indoors. How could he even see the canvas?
Fuck did you just link in chat, BB?
Their prescription. Oh, gosh.
I mean, come on, Olivia. An idiot could see it.
Demented Anon. Or Demented Inco.
Mandela catalog.
He looks like unhinged. I love it.
You knew? Why didn't you say anything?
I wanted to hear it from you. Also, it was funny. Don't worry, I'm not going to lecture you. What do I look like? A teacher. Raptor Jesus knows you've had enough of that already. I know from experience that the guilt you put upon yourself is far worse than the guilt you can receive from others. That's why I feel at peace with all my war crimes. I'm glad you two are okay.
With my war crimes.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought she was actually gonna kill us.
Oh, she would have. You think you're the first people Mia's killed here in the 4 years?
How was she not expelled?
We are very
She knows where the
lax.
body. She knows where my bodies are buried, and I know where her bodies are buried. You think you're the first person she's blackmailed in her 4 years?
She doesn't have any power on the blackmail for me. I just find it to be fun once in a while. To let them think they have control.
Oh.
Mr. Yadakon shakes his head before he smiles softly at us.
Have some faith in the faculty here. We do our best for you.
Specifically for you.
For you.
With what we have on Mia now, we can justify watching her like a hawk from here on.
We did not take the key, pint of paint.
Anybody
Pain,
else?
Not paint, pain.
Oh, pain. I read the colon as a T.
Anybody else she was harassing ought to thank you. Except Ben's gonna be getting it like 10 times worse from now on, but small victories.
That happens outside of school, so we don't care. Are you sure she's actually going to get in trouble for this?
I kind of hate it when schools like try to police things that happen outside of school.
Yeah, it's not really their authority.
I remember I
Oh.
saw one speak of that, of like a principal got mad that a student called them stupid on Facebook outside of school, so they tried to suspend the student for like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
It's
That's
like
stupid.
No, it's outside of school, and he just called you stupid. That's nowhere near anything requiring even a day suspension. Anyways.
At this point, we'd look bad if we didn't punish Mia for this kind of behavior. I mean, did you see the hallway? It looks like ending 1 out there.
Even with the bodies.
How many people did she kill?
You don't want to know. The real thing you don't want to know is how many people did I kill.
It was great timing she did that, because, woo, it makes it a lot easier for me.
Double kill.
Scream in stereo.
I already said that's a relief.
Oh,
I might have talked over you. When
I
you
didn't
said
hear
it.
through the screams.
Come on, you two can hunker here until school clears out. Hunker bunker getting the Otacon's dunker.
Oh, I don't want to. You sure?
You were going to stay after, like, always anyways, right? I feel like I messed up that sentence. You were going to stay after, like, always anyways, right? There's a lot of A's in that sentence.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah.
Ah! The loud noise makes me stumble to the floor.
Oh, it's a cattle prod.
Oh!
Oh god, why did he use it on me?
I'm sorry. I thought you were prey.
Mr. Yatacon.
What can I say? All mammals look the same to me. I thought he was a tasty squirrel.
I don't have a
Whoops.
tail.
Different sizes.
Whoops.
Miss Iadicon looks at the device in his hand.
Oh, walk it off, Skinny. That was on low.
Is that a taser? There's a piece of tape on it with something. There's a piece of tape on it with something written on it. Estrus protocol.
Oh my god.
Oh, you wouldn't believe how much use I get out of this bad boy during the spring.
I just thought that was a joke that Khazard put in chat.
Yeah.
Learned well from Spears.
These schools are basically containment facilities, you understand.
I have to wonder what dinosaur is in that moment right now.
Anyway, I'm going to run and get some things done.
Is it related to that stick?
I'm bringing it with me.
When I say Esther's protocol, I'm not saying this is for stopping it.
You know what? One more for the road.
Oh, why?
They're going to want my account on paper pretty... Ow! That person hurt my ears with how hard he was screaming. They're going to want my account... The next person who interrupts me gets the cattle prod on full. They're going to want my account on paper. They're going to want my paper on account pretty soon. May as well knock it out of the way. Ha, fuck you.
Fuck you!
Gator
Fuck you.
Gator estrus season is in May, only 5 days away. Oh. So Inco's gonna need
Do you
that.
believe it? Only 5 days away.
Like I said, in the spring.
Inco's gonna need to borrow that stick.
No, he's not.
Yeah, why would he want to stop it?
Oh shit! Guess what?
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 The Knuckles TV show is out today.
Oh, shit.
Neat.
And Knuckles.
There's
Knuckles
a
TV show.
TV show.
Yeah, they made a TV
Six
season
episode
for
miniseries on Paramount Plus.
Of the live action universe.
Yeah, like Knuckles got his
Oh.
own show.
I've not seen Sonic 2 yet.
Yeah,
It's
the
really-
show
it's actually
the
shockingly
show
good.
is all about him trying to find his way back to Uganda.
He wants to find the way.
That
what
is,
the
to be
joke's about.
clear,
He needs to
not
find his
accurate.
queen.
Okay, yeah, it's not accurate.
I hope
he
they-
already knows the way. He just wants to know if anybody else will join him on the journey.
Like
Which
I
is why
said,
he
needs to
asks,
fi-
do you know the way?
He needs to find his queen.
Usually the movies are pretty good with the meme humor. I hope they reference that.
I don't
You
think
have to
they
have
did.
Ebola to know the way.
Somewhere along the
Knuckles,
way,
do you
people
know the way?
decided-
Somewhere along what, Hinkle?
Somewhere along the way, people decided that the Ugandan Knuckles thing is racist, and so it kind of became something that the Sonic team didn't want to touch.
It's praising Mother Uganda and Ebola. How could it be racist, my brothers?
Gee, I wonder how.
I
No,
do
they-
not
they-
see the racism.
Actual people in Uganda thought it was funny because
Yeah.
someone was finally referencing Uganda. No offense to the 6/10 of a person from Uganda in the chat.
I mean, Shima was letting his dog drink on the mic there.
No, I was clicking.
I know, but it sounded like a dog slurping.
Oh, well, I was letting him do that too.
Seeing him as a small animal reminded me of this anime called Moromi-san on the beach. Basically, there are these mermaids that befriend a boy, but there's a gag that the mermaids are just seen as regular prey by animals, such as seagulls, cats, and penguins, that eat them, not accepting them from the food chain, and is actually a threat. Imagine you have to fend your mermaid harem off from just normal animals.
Cats, especially.
Goddamn cats trying to eat my mermaid waifu.
My cat girls keep trying to eat my mermaids. It's a pain in the ass.
I have to go to the store, but I can't leave. But I have to, and I got the cat, the mermaid, and the fish food. I don't know how to make this comparison to that riddle.
Oh, it'd probably be the cat food or something.
Oh,
It's the fox chicken
Yeah.
feed
Okay.
thing.
I didn't know what you were going with.
Yeah, the cats will eat the fish will the mermaids will eat the fish food. So how do I get to the store and not lose the harem?
Well, it's like
But then we're stuck with gorilla.
I was gonna make the joke. We were. What was that? Oh, that's right. We were talking about the infinite cycle of getting Ghidorah to stop Godzilla, then getting Godzilla to stop Ghidorah, and then getting Ghidorah to stop Godzilla in that movie we were watching. The infinite loop.
With no care at all, Mr. Yadakan chucks the electric weapon onto his desk before turning to his doorway.
See this weapon? I don't even fucking need it. Throws it out the window.
Turns out the solution to the problem in that movie was nuke an entire city.
Don't burn the place down. All right.
I'm doing that later.
I already called dibs.
It looked like he fucking Mario backwards jumped out of the room.
Doing a backwards long jump.
The backwards long jump is what Yadakan did.
I'm gonna be LJ.
Reject animal waifus, embrace kaiju waifus. Are you a man brave enough to take
It's
that?
hard, but that's a lot of kaiju that's a lot of waifu to hug, man. I can't really get my arms around that.
I want to hug that kaiju.
Will.
Alone, I go sit near the back of the classroom. Looking out the window, I finally let out a huge sigh I've been holding in. At one point, they're in Antarctica, getting torpedo barraged by penguins. Their Leviathan friend steps up and stops the penguins and then falls asleep. Unfortunately, a polar bear walks by and immediately attacks the mermaid they just saved. I'm gonna have to look up this anime after this. Olivia rolls over to join me, and surprisingly, she's smiling. You know, this music kind of gives me the vibe of that, end song from the Yogg when you get the results of how well you actually did at helping the city. Like, it's just, well, what now?
Yes, I love that game.
It is good. I like the music here is pretty good too.
I want a Yogg too. That'd be fun.
I want to Yogg that gator.
I want to Yogg. I want to hug that Yogg.
I mean, I just want to play more Yogg.
Yogg's good. I like Yogg.
You were right, Inco. Yogg is a good game.
I mean, I've seen a few video essays on it.
I could trust him.
We sit in silence, just looking out the window. When school's let out, we watch the crowd of students going home. Yeah, it was the one we played after Goodbye Volcano High and Super Mario RPG.
Something of a palate cleanser.
Reminds me of Night in the Woods or Life is Strange music. Night in the Woods is something we gotta do at some point. It's on the
I
list.
don't know what Nights in the Woods is.
Another
It's a
indie game. Visual novel
It's an
style
actual.
thing.
No, Night in the Woods actually has gameplay.
Oh, okay. I thought it was more like a walking visual novel.
Excuse me, are you saying that this game doesn't have gameplay?
Well, I mean, you have control of a character and you move around the map. It's a lot more than this.
I don't see Mia in the crowd, but
apparently there's a Night in the Woods board game.
oh,
I would be surprised. It's a board game for everything.
yeah, like Deep Rock Galactic got a board
I know,
game.
I was gonna say that.
Dead by Daylight got a board game. There's
I want
another.
to play the Deep Rock Galactic game. That
There's
sounds
another.
fun.
There's like
We
one
could
or
do
two
that on
more I just
Tabletop
saw.
Simulator.
Oh, I think what was it? Slay the Spire is getting a board game or some other deck builder like that.
I don't think a deck builder would be that hard, but
Yeah, it's more or less the same gameplay when you think about it.
On an irrelevant note, I've discovered a game. It's a very old game that I want to play on Tabletop Simulator sometime soon.
What is it?
It's called Acquire.
These nuts.
That doesn't matter.
We should do a tabletop night sometime. That doesn't
Yes.
matter, though.
None of this one.
I think, despite it all, Olivia's life is going to be just a bit easier after today. Oh wait, there's Mia going away in handcuffs.
That's no good.
While students trickle out of the school, Olivia took the chance to unwind. I figured it'd be best to let her rest, as I saw her drooping eyelids finally shut. She looked cute.
He always looks cute, sir.
I can't even begin to think of what a Snoot/Wani themed tabletop game would be.
You're trying to prevent ending
dating
one.
I know.
I figure a dating, some sort of
yeah, I was gonna say it could be everybody's trying to romance the same character.
a tabletop dating simulator is what comes to mind.
Yeah,
Going
but what
around
the fuck
class.
is that?
I'm pretty sure they've made like a.
Yeah, I
there
feel
must
like-
be some kind of dating simulator where you're basically just trying
Wait,
to get.
there's a dating one, because I remember Simpsons had that one where they play it when they went on that beach vacation.
No, that's
Oh
like.
yeah. That was kind of like that.
Yeah,
That was more of a who you're gonna end up with.
yeah.
It was more like Who's Who, where you're just using the process of elimination to
You
guess.
got the dud.
I was thinking more along the lines of going around the school, playing cards to try to seduce one of the main characters.
Oh, that'd be
Kinda like
great if
Monster-
it's like.
Kind of like a board game version of Monster Proms.
Oh,
yeah,
oh.
I guess. No.
Monster
really funny,
Monster
though, if
Prompt's
they're,
another
like-
one that actually also has it's a card game, not a board game.
See, you reminded me of that Kaz. I'm just imagining that's like Olivia, Inco, and then like Damien's parents playing that, and then it's just Anon as the dud. Then they hold it up next to Inco and laugh because it looks like him.
Just napping idly in her wheelchair.
We also really need to play more Monster
The
Road Trip at some point.
Sleeping Gator.
Well, they're gonna have the next game coming out. I think they're announcing it later this year.
Well, then we definitely need to play more Monster Road
Yeah,
Trip.
we gotta see.
I love Monster Road
We
Trip.
gotta see if we can
Yeah.
get that secret ending where you go through every destination once. But we have to actually
Okay.
get to all the endings at least once before that.
yeah.
I think,
Yeah,
we're,
well, after we
I think we're halfway there.
halfway there, halfway there, halfway
We are definitely not halfway there.
Well, I mean, we got 3 endings out of
we?
the 3 out of the 6.
Okay.
Except for it's like the Monster Prom series. They have few endings. It's just a lot of the content is the various choices you can make. So we are
Yeah.
nowhere near halfway or a quarter way on that. I'm pretty sure. Except for the weird bellowing.
That's a neat idea, PB Vixen.
Like World of Darkness, only surviving dino people. That would be fun.
I mean, there's something kind of similar to that in the whole Hollow Earth stuff. In World of Darkness.
It was like a snore, except I could feel it vibrating through the floor.
Everyone's doing the dinosaur.
With the cloud. Oh, so that's where Mia is. With the clouds hiding the sun and the classroom's lights turned off, I could do with some shut-eye too. But I can't bring my eyes closed. Instead, I look out the window. The layer of clouds overhead steadily grows more dense, casting a darker shade on everything. Late raindrops prick against the glass. Crap, I really should have brought my umbrella. As a few minutes go by, they roll in closer and closer, blocking out the sunlight. If Olivia were awake, she'd think this was pretty neat. I look back to her. Maybe I could nap too. Just a little. I could use her as a pillow, right?
If you don't mind the lumps.
What was... Oh. Thor is angry. I'm not allowed to sleep.
We've displeased Thor, the Thunder God.
Oh, right. Mia is Thor's chosen.
My eyes are
How could I
drawn
forget?
up. My eyes are drawn upward to the heavy clouds in the sky. In moments, the glass of the window is assailed by numerous heavy droplets of rain. Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Hold on. Where is it?
Oh, there.
We're all looking for it.
You were all racing for.
The trees outside are billowing almost aggressively. Several small branches are stripped away in the torrential downpour. An umbrella wouldn't help with this. Huh?
What?
My phone's blaring an alarm. So
No,
is
it's a
Olivia's.
Mm.
Instructions to shelter in place for several hours.
Well, we fucked up.
The classroom door is thrust open quickly. Will this be Eoticon, but getting thrown open quickly makes me want to guess Damien?
Hey guys, we're gonna fucking die. Oh,
Look how tired he is.
Guys, we might have fucked up.
Oh,
God
look.
is pissed, and he sent another flood.
Well, now you can really see the little stubbles.
Hey, we could see. Look, here's the little feather pen that I bet Olivia made. I threw too many people off the cliff, and Thor caught wise. Mr. Eoticon is back, panting hard and clothes drenched.
Good news is, Olivia. Good news, you will never have to walk or wheel anywhere ever again. The whole world is going to be covered in water.
He takes our moment of surprise to compose himself as best he can.
Ahem. Sorry about that. The faculty is doing a sweep of the campus right now.
Just like, go off, the world is flooded. I have to get 2 of every animal, but you're the only human and gator I know, so we're gonna have to deal with some hybrids.
We're going to have to work with this. The new world is going to have to deal with some freakish abominations. Apparently, there's a monsoon scare right now.
Oh, what scared it?
Goddamn, sometimes I hate living in Florida.
Monsoon? Does that happen here?
A monsoon in your lagoon.
Eoticon gestures to his drenched outfit and out the window as to ask if Mia had clocked me in the head after all.
Well, at least we're inside.
Ah, right.
Boy, I'm glad the monsoon's out there and we're in here. And I just remembered a monsoon's in here and we're out there.
What I want to know is, where's the caveman?
I'm right
He's in
here.
the other game.
Right.
I was quoting Jumanji, and to be clear.
What?
Are we going to be alright?
Oh, of course. Schools are designated shelters for the worst disasters. Except meteors. But come on, what are the odds of one of those happening?
I don't know, Mia was a pretty bad disaster and she was here.
Ah, the school's still
Touche.
standing though, ain't it?
Kind of.
If anything, you're safer here than at home.
But the hallway outside is open, isn't it?
I just finished putting the cover up.
A cover?
Made of the cheapest cardboard I could find.
for a second there, I thought that was the actual line he was saying.
Just keep close to the wall, yeah?
What do we do now?
Eoticon shakes his phone at us.
Go home.
Shelter in place. We're all stuck here for a few hours. God, I'm hungry. Let's eat the human.
No, wait, we could eat some of the paint, right? It's
Yeah, so
not
we can do 10
lead-based.
minutes.
Why would you eat paint?
Well, I mean, compared
Delicious.
to eating him.
Well, I guess it's full of iron and minerals.
delicious, delicious pain.
So is forks.
Oh shit, you're right, Olivia. We could just eat forks.
Olivia reaches into her bag and pulls out her drawing book and a well-used pencil.
Actually, why don't you use this time to catch up on some schoolwork? I'm sure you have some work from other classes still pending, and I can't think of a better time to tackle that than now.
I don't know. I don't like mentioning ketchup after talking about eating me.
Well, damn! Now you just made me making me even more hungry, Inco. Way to play yourself.
The day's been rough. Can't I do this or finish my nap instead?
Put a little line of ketchup on that forehead, and you look just like a hot dog.
You know, that's not the first time I've heard that.
That's fine too, but aren't you falling behind grade-wise in some of your other classes?
Have you guys ever had to stay inside school due to a natural disaster? No.
Yes, I once got evacuated into a high school because of a hurricane. So I had to stay in the night there.
I'm trying to
Nothing
think.
happened.
We don't really get disasters where I live. The worst disaster you get out here in the desert is what we call a haboob. It's like a big desert storm, the same like they get in the Middle East, that if it's big enough, it makes everything blinding that you can't even see a few feet in front of you. But I've never had to stay in school because of something like that. Like they don't really make people go to shelters for that. It's just recommended that you drive carefully while a haboob is going on.
The good old Dust Bowl. I remember we spent a whole segment of English class in middle school on that.
There's been a few times where, so not during like when I went to school, but like back when I worked at a school at the pools, where there were tornado warnings, and so we just had to get everyone out of the pool and into the school, into the locker room. But aside from that, yeah, I mean that only lasted like a few minutes.
Yeah, there's not a lot of natural disasters where I come from to make that association.
We've had every natural disaster except for like a tidal wave.
Have you had a meteor?
I mean, I'm sure there's been little meteors.
So you went vegan.
Little
Little meteor.
Only a little meteor.
It was a baby. Fine, I'll catch up on some of that work.
Oh god, we're talking about ketchup again.
Fine.
Iadicon gives a single nod and smiles.
Best emote.
People love it. People love that gator.
People love that gator emote.
Olivia puts away her drawing materials and instead pulls out her bulky mathematics books, which she sets on the table with more force than necessary, followed by her notebook. With some hesitation on her part, Olivia sets herself to work. And now we get the choice to play a guitar or help study. Meanwhile, I bring myself closer to her in case she wants to some help with the work.
I like how Inco thinks he can help.
I wonder how long this scene is going to be, because I wonder if this is a good time to stop.
We are nearing the 2 o'clock mark for East Coast.
It does feel
I am also
pretty long. Okay.
It might be a good time to pause here then before the scene goes on too much. Because I thought probably the best place to stop would have been when the lightning struck, but we went a little past.
But now this feels like it's going to be something comfy, to spend
We want to be at our peak.
Time.
After Iadicon leaves is a good
so we'll save on this screen. It's a scene with all 3 characters. Okay, so Iadicon comes back. All right. So we'll save.
All right, so we'll save on that.
This part Scruffy didn't get much voicing to do.
It was fine.
Upload sync. I wonder what that does.
It was a light working day for me. Shima was doing all the work.
Like I heard, I have enough. I know that one part was slow, but I have enough voices to work with between Iadicon, Mia, and Ben.
Yeah.
Hey, there's the bell. I wonder when we'll. wonder if we'll get more Liz or Coach stuff so you can get more voices in Scruffy.
Do you have another voice besides Liz and Solly? That's like a major character?
Put a claim on the nurse.
If she shows up.
Yeah.
She might show up.
If there's another character that shows up and is talking, yeah, fuck it, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made a model for her. I bet she shows up.
Anyways,
They
thanks.
literally show her.
Yes. Thanks everyone for stopping in and watching this Gator fun and enjoying the soundboard. It wasn't abused too much. I appreciate that, guys.
I can't wait to review and give my own assessment on that.
Though that's probably because you guys burned out all your points.
They're worthless now.
Alright, so next Thursday, more Gator time. We get this comfy lock-in monsoon session. I'm going to aim a possible tentative stream for Sunday. Not tomorrow, I got stuff tomorrow, but Sunday, I'm gonna try for something. So look forward to that, and I'll have more sounds uploaded before the next stream, whichever day it ends up being. So more fun things to look forward to.
I hope next time the monsoon starts to break in and the hallways get flooded, and Olivia just leaves her chair and starts swimming around the hallways like an actual gator. That's what happens when she finds her first victim.
Alright, well, we got a few people streaming Gator. Also, you're gonna get more Kaz coin if you join this raid. So this person streaming, they're the one. I mean, we got a Spanish person, a person doing endings, and this person looks like they might be at the start. So we're gonna go raid this person who looks like they have a Undertale VTuber setup going on.
Neat.
Unable to raid them at this time. What?
Oh no, they're raid proof. What do they do if they get bugs?
Come on. Unable to Is it just...
Is the soundboard fucking up the ability to raid?
No, it's like giving an error with the thing.
I'm looking for any excuse to blame on the soundboard.
Okay, one more time. No, okay, let me try doing the manual code thing. Oh, they are not allowed to be raided, is the reason.
Oh. All three of them?
No, just that one person. I was trying. Okay,
all right, let's try what's behind door number 2.
Let's go for the non-ending guy. So let's go for the Spanish guy. Hey, actually, it looks like he might be on the exact scene we are on. Surprisingly,
perfect. Nothing changes for you guys.
So you guys get to segue through if you want to keep seeing that. But no, you should tune in for me next time. Don't spoil yourself. But anyways.
Same Gator time, same Gator channel.
Let's get that initiated. You can collect your moon coin. Have fun. I will see you guys over the weekend, maybe, probably. Say goodnight, everybody.
Nice commitment.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Hey, you can never know how things will go. Good night, and go enjoy this person. See ya. Raided.